Alright. Now if I look, stream should be open again for the second time. And let's hope I didn't fuck everything up again.
You literally couldn't have messed with the audio, but I'm gonna check the audio anyway, just to be careful.
It's just to make sure you aren't so incredibly bad at everything, Gem, that it explodes again.
You physically can't have it explode, but I'm going to check to be certain.
Okay. Well, Alright, well before we explode, let's get into this game. So, hello everyone, we're playing Anime Lawyers. More anime than your average Ace Attorney.
Hi, it's Attorney.
So this is Of the Devil. We don't really have much context going into this, so if you do know, please no spoilers. Also, sorry for anyone who was watching to the old one that exploded.
Jim literally said, "Hey, there's this game," and we said, "You got it, boss."
Alright, Of the Devil. Rain sizzles off the neon above me. The summer shower creates a noted uptick in fluttering of holograms down the street, and a slight blunting of the night's ambience. Emphasis on slight. Lights and cameras and constant noise. This city's got insomnia, with the uneven heart rate to prove it. There's no escaping the secondhand nervous energy of it all, but I'm plenty acclaimed. Just a wave of worries cresting on the surface while I hold my breath deep below. Besides, a microdose of nightlife anxiety suits my mood just fine. Because if I'm not careful, this client of mine's gonna die in jail. Morgan. Morgan! Criminal attorney! It's hard to get away from murder these days.
Yeah, is it?
Oh my goodness.
So people are just like not hitting it with murder these days. It's really gone down in value. It's a lost trade, you know?
They gotta get with the times, dude. The youth don't know.
You can't just commit murder anymore. People are still presumed innocent, at least on paper. But by the time they're in cuffs, there's hardly any shadows of doubt left. Because this whole world's lit up, mapped out, never unknown, and always online.
Very pretty.
Whether it's incandescent or neon or hollow, whether it's LCD, LED, or just the nearest phone screen. There's a light shining on every last pixel of the map. And someone's always watching. Solitude's a rarity, anonymity is scarce. And criminal defense attorneys aren't exactly flush with customers. So you take whatever clients you can get. You don't balk at public defender work, no matter the hour. And should you find yourself in one of the last dark, quiet corners left in the whole world, well, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Not that there's much else I can do until... my phone? God, this girl... My phone? Just,
My phone?
I imagine she reaches for it like a gun.
Oh, definitely.
Here, let me give you my ID officer, like into those videos of people like reaching for like a gun.
It cuts to them in handcuffs, and then the monologue. Once you're in handcuffs, it's all over. No one's really innocent nowadays. And it's like, girl, I wonder why.
I do like the vibes are immaculate on this game though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Counselor, your public defender contract has been approved. You are expected at the 254th precinct. Present your ID at the door to enter. Arrive at least 15 minutes early. I'll try.
Skippy.
It's so funny because Morgan's just like, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. I'll try. Teehee.
I'll do my best.
Another social situation, perfectly parried by my by my false gamer girl identity.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, I'm good.
Damn, I'm good. I could get away with murder if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. Looks like the paperwork came through. It's nearly 3:15 now, 90 minutes since I took the job. Probably makes it about 2 hours since they finally got smart enough to ask for a lawyer. If they're really smart, they'll have used that time to get some rest. Because now that I'm here, things are going to get busy.
My goodness.
Of the Devil, Episode 0. Well,
Episode. Ah!
0, Part 1. I already fucked up the thumbnail and stream title then.
No.
Oh no.
And he shall appear.
Ooh.
Disable tutorials, you can turn them back on in settings.
Nah, I need that.
We probably need that. Enable tutorials, because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, do we get to walk around in this? Oh, suspect not found.
Suspect hashtag not found.
Precinct 254. It's a goddamn ghost town. With nothing but a hologram for a welcoming party. I'm here about a homicide. High clearance rates be damned. You'd think they'd treat it with a little more gravitas. But whatever. If I'm that unimportant, they've got no right to complain if I take my sweet time getting checked in. And I should take my time. Information's like cash in my line of work. You gotta make it to spend it. And if you're flat broke, no one will give a shit what you have to say. So let's see if I can't poke around and shake some change loose. Halt, heads up. Press the phone button or tap phone icon on the top left to access pause menu where you can save, load, and check settings. Okay. Auto advancing text with the auto button or check previous lines with the backlog button. Okay, okay. Look around for points of interest you can check to investigate the area. You'll earn credit for investigating anything and everything you can. Cred is both a measure of your information gathering skills and your own credibility. So don't go broke. Oh my god, we got a little card of her.
Cute.
That's cute.
But your name's Morgan. Yeah, the K is for I'll kill ya.
I love her so much already because she's like, in this godless world where you can't go a second without a flash of light, will you find peace? And then you see her sprites and she's like, "Etoble."
Etoble. I will give this game so much credit if we get points for investigating everything and then like we have a character that's like, why are you investigating the wrapper I just threw away, you dumb little shit? This is licorice flavor. Yeah, I could have told you that.
She'll externally be like, "You'll never know what you can find," and then internally, having to search through everything is a godless sort of. And it's like, girl, you don't have to monologue every time.
I love characters that are super smart but cover up their absurd behavior by just like, I'm just weird. Bleh.
You'll get used to my weird. So crazy, love her.
Oh. Jesus. Okay.
Shower.
I guess we'll examine that then.
Shit, I guess.
The medium's cracked in the corner. Looks bad, but my phone's made of the same stuff, and I'm rolling the dice every time it falls off the sofa. Could probably null the warranty on one of these things with a loud sneeze. At least it's not broken. Gotta earn some to make it achievement. Earn your first credit. At least it's not broken entirely. Even at this hour, it's still dutifully scrolling through its notifications. Looks like the usual 1-1 ratio of public health alerts and an inoffensive pop culture trivia you always get served at state buildings.
She goes, you lose the warranty if you sneeze. Sorry, I sneeze gambling tokens.
I sneeze gambling tokens! These are my allergies. I can spend them as I see fit. Well, there's a few missing persons, too. 1 year of silver plan coverage, courtesy of Caduceus as a reward for any... Silver's no joke. Family must be getting desperate. Okay. Goodness.
It's such a simple beat, and yeah, I'm so obsessed with this track.
Yeah. High traffic hallways, utilitarian furnishings, multiple screening stations. I'm sorry, I sneezed again. Pragmatic brutalism, so textbook it could teach freshman level architecture. Can almost hear the building drone on and on about concrete and iron hard right angles. The civil planning equivalent of battle scars. From a fight won so long ago that they're starting to look ridiculous. I'm sure it was all very imposing back when it was built. But walking in here now, with crime rates where they are, feels like hospice for heavy-handedness. A hospice ward for heavy-handedness. Fuck. Read!
Yeah, I am stupid.
A data pad? I'll bite. The hologram just like absent-mindedly staring at her.
I can't believe they just leave snacks out like this.
Even when they're more advertisement than article, they can still be informative. In a flowery, roundabout corporate propaganda sort of way.
Yeah.
Heads up, keep an eye out for articles in the environment. They offer insight on the world around you and credit towards your investigation.
We will pay you to read more.
Please don't just flick through and get things right. Don't try and Ace Attorney your way through this, please. Articles are added to your phone's reading list after you first read them. Choose the proper takeaway after reading them, and you'll earn additional bonus credits too.
This ain't your granny's Danganronpa inspired game.
Subway fixes axed. City to refocus on canopy. Declaring the subway tunnels to be irreparably flooded, city engineers announced this week that all plans to drain and repair the system were being suspended indefinitely. Saltwater damage to sensitive electronic cabling and erosion of key tunnel fixtures were cited as reason for why 89% of the subway system was evaluated as critically compromised or worse. Civil engineering efforts will be refocused on maintenance and expansion of the hybrid super infrastructure system that weaves together trams, highways, and walkways and skyscrapers into the canopy high above our city streets. Reactions to the announcement could be characterized as blasé. It's been years since the subway last ran and decades since they last ran on schedule. Most citizens have long since given up hope on them ever making a comeback. Online Shire barely reacted to the announcement, with most commenters and voters' attention focused instead on the growing investigations into Councilman Long's campaign finance and irregularities. It's hard just going for so long trying to word gunk, and then they're just like, here's some bumpy words.
That sentence was an irregularity. God damn.
As one of the Canopy's major backers in City Hall, Long has often found himself at odds with a small but vocal group of critics that consider it to be an eyesore and an amplifier of light and noise pollution, and with Long having stepped away from his political duties in order to more fully cooperate with investigators for the first time in nearly 20 years, the typically rock-steady political foundation of the Canopy was looking uncharacteristically shaky going into this week. But with the subways now officially no longer an option, people and corporations alike have little choice for how they complete their morning commutes. However, not all reactions to the news have been negative. At least a few bold individuals see this latest report as vindication, and possibly even a rallying cry. Already considered by many to be a rising star in infrastructure solutions abroad, tech startup Subterra made headlines last year with their radical proposal for a system of personal submarine taxi pods that could make use of the flood subway tunnels, but momentum stalled when their first prototype for the city came at a disappointing 3,359% over budget. Jesus. Although one council member was quoted as calling their system mind-bogglingly wasteful and impractical in the extreme, in the light of this latest announcement, Subterra has proudly declared their intent to resubmit their proposal package. Across the entire globe, coastal cities like ours have struggled to find civil engineering answers to rising sea levels and subterranean flooding that satisfy financial, practical, and aesthetic concerns. Historically, most scientists have attributed this to increase in sea level to climate change, though there are dissenting voices. Water rises and falls all the time for reasons we do not fully understand. Are we to? It appears that you have 0 free articles remaining this month. Please verify your account information in order to continue reading the stories on that matter.
Too close to home.
That's great. Ballsy of them, putting the paywall there. Subways abandoned. As if I'd reach for my wallet after having to read a word like aesthetical. Besides, I got the gist of it. The takeaway is that the city will be focusing its efforts on the Canopy and Subterra.
Well, streamer.
It's the Canopy, right? Because, like, Subterra was the sub... Like, no, that's mind-boggling.
That's the one that failed, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one that, like, was way over budget, so... Choose the proper takeaway after reading an article. God, I hope we don't do more of those.
Oh, thank God you were paying attention.
Oh, thank God. You get the gameplay. This is going to be the next 9 hours. We're going to read a novel.
Yeah, Kiri and I were like on the break couch, we're by the water cooler, like hanging out. This is the JF stream, folks.
I'm just gonna torch my tongue for 3 hours.
Woo!
Faye, tap out, not us streamer, beat the like 50th news article.
You're the streamer, you got the main character.
Of course, I wouldn't want to swap to the main character. You're on your own.
Faye, do you want to be Morgan? Oh, if you insist!
There'll be increased scrutiny surrounding... No, okay.
There'll be increased scrutiny surrounding the campaign now that there's no plan B. It's a massive project with a massive budget, lining the pockets of a lot of people, big and small. None of them would appreciate bad press at the moment, not when Councilman Long's already thoroughly chummed to the waters. We're definitely whoever we're trying to get off of murder is connected to this. Just like, oh yeah, I worked in this and it's going bad.
Shit kinda sucks.
Everything sucks. Observe. Oh, excuse me. An actual police lineup. It's like I walked into a museum. Though museums tend to feel expensive and clean. Dusty, forgotten, probably lots of unpackaged boxes. This homicide department's more like an attic. Hard to believe they were ever so busy that they had witnesses making IDs in the lobby. Then again, it's hard to believe they were ever doing lineups in the first place. Are you certain? Wasn't it dark? Did you know that during traumatic events, memory formation is blah blah blah? Poking holes in that setup must have been like shooting fish in a barrel, and all during billable hours. But there's no room to sow doubt anymore, not when a modded witness can just submit their testimony as a video recording. Oh god, are we that cyberpunk that like people are recording whatever they see all the time? Like,
welcome.
Oh my
Did you
God.
not get that by you can't live without technology? Every inch of everywhere there's light and LED.
I mean, I get that, but I didn't know so advanced. It's just like, oh yeah, my eyeballs are cameras, by the way.
Yeah, that's kind of a leap in logic.
Did I forget to tell you?
Did I forget to tell you? There are no more humans. We got rid of them all. We ate them. Nom nom nom.
So last decade.
Humans are so last decade. I'm eating platypus today. Still a robot, by the way. Assuming their phone didn't automatically file a police report for them. Alright. I've taken all the scenery and learned as much as I can here.
Yay.
Time to get checked in. Hey miss, would you like to stop staring at everything?
Why did you take so long with that newspaper, ma'am?
I'm a slow reader, god damn it. Kiri, would you like to be desk lady?
Sure.
It booted up fine. So far, so good.
Good morning.
Morgan, here for public defender contract.
Could you please provide your name and... Great! Please stand still for a moment.
I wouldn't call it intake hollows charming, more like harmless. But that's probably what the designers were aiming for. People don't mind a quirk or two in their tech, so long as it never speaks out of turn.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble placing you. Could you please provide your name and date of birth?
So far, so good, was it? I do gotta say, I love the character models in this. Like, everything about this game is so pretty and, like, so aesthetically just like, this is our aesthetic. It's great. Scan my card. Just scan my face. Look at me. Up here. Up here.
Yeah. Eyes up here.
Dude,
Hey, did say bring your ID? Maybe we should just scan our card.
Well, wait. So we don't want to give too much information because that's going to take credit away from us. Because, you know, a face is something that, like, everyone can see, but, like, if I have to scan my card, that's giving away information. Didn't you scan my face as soon as I walked in here?
Yes.
So don't you already know who I am?
Yes.
So the only reason you're asking is to see if I'll lie?
Impersonating an officer of the court is a felony.
Okay, that question was a lot more dangerous than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Thank you for remaining vigilant. Say, why don't you just scan my ID card?
Great. Now, could you just confirm your date of birth for me?
I was never born.
The aforementioned robot part.
This aforementioned robot part. Well, robots are also born, not me. I just
bet
came
so.
into existence. How?
Okay, what day did you come into existence? Fuck!
Fuck. Fuck.
Damn, she's good!
Damn. We get bodied by a hologram in the first
What do they
case.
put in these hollows?
Why do they even bother asking? My birthday's on the damn ID card and my profile.
I knew
Click
it would
my
be
funny
the Ace Attorney,
letters.
like...
I'd have to be a world-class airhead to get this question wrong. No problem, my birthday's... Just gonna...
Yeah.
That's the backlog. Just gonna really quick look. Oh, we got money! Terms, profiles, Morgan, December 26th. Height, 175 centimeters. Weight, it's not,
I'll kill you.
not applicable. I am a robot. I don't have any of that. Blood type, AB negative. I got this blood. Occupation, criminal defense attorney. Likes puzzles, smoking, wooden furniture. Dislikes commercials, hairdressers, jogging.
Mood.
Talent, can fall asleep in any position. Coffee,
Mood.
decaf, drink, whiskey, sour.
Wait, dislikes hairdressers? Girl, you did not do that hair on your own.
I'm a robot. I just
mean-
got it this way once and it stayed that way.
I bought it this way.
I bought
What the
it
hell?
this way.
I have a family member whose birthday is that day. What the?
Subway's abandoned, of course. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
No more, no more.
Evidence.
Nope.
Get in my
Nothing.
evidence folder.
Saw my evidence.
A customized phone. Oh, hell
Yay.
yeah. Hell yeah. I love that.
Oh, we don't have any credit.
Sweet, charmless.
Charmless, put your charm back on, girl. What you doing?
Oh my god. Morgan time charm. Oh my god. That's amazing. I love this. White phone case. Great. We're getting all the
Yay.
immediately free stuff. Terms. Conductive redesign.
Resin.
Oh boy.
This is just flavor text be flavor text, I think.
Yeah. If I get bored, I'll do that at the end of stream. All right,
Yeah, if you
December
need more
26th.
things to read. Yep.
December 26th.
Perfect. Good morning, Morgan Counselor. Thank you for your timely arrival and for taking on this public defender contract. If you're ready to speak to your client, you can proceed to counseling quarters 3C.
Is that what we're calling it now? You mean the interrogation room?
I'm sorry to have caused any confusion. My vocabulary is regularly updated to better reflect state standards.
Sorry, I didn't know I was talking to a stupid idiot.
Dumbing down language. Do you want to go talk to the presumably bad guy now? He might have been evil. You have to prove he's not.
It's just
Ow,
punching-
ow,
just-
ow.
Ow, 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 ow. This doesn't hurt, by the way. Ow, ow, ow. I'm purely doing this so you'll feel better. I'm not.
It's not helping.
Don't sweat it. I can't keep track of every new euphemism either. They could call it the involuntary wellness check room if they'd like. doesn't change the way it makes a person feel, sitting in a stifled box of one-way panels. Nothing to see but their own reflection dully warped across gunmetal balls.
Morgan, counselor? Can I help you with anything else?
Heads up! Choices that progress the story forward will cause other options to shrink away when selected. Choices that will take the conversation down side paths before returning to this point will not. Because of the article you read earlier, you've unlocked an additional choice in this dialogue. Read and examine at every opportunity to build your knowledge and get the most out of every conversation. Okay, so that one is the one that goes towards.
That's such a cool feature.
Yes, yes. What are you, by the way? I know I'm a robot, but what are you?
What are you? Goated.
What are you?
I'm a smart user interface, proudly sold by Noble Electronics. Thank you for asking. If you're interested, I could send you a link with the information about our subscription packages. Should I send you a link with information about our subscription packages?
No, God, please no. Sorry, that was a mean question to ask.
Well, that sucked.
So I guess why the disrepair?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, the blue ones are the ones that... The blue ones are the side
bonus
path ones.
ones.
Yeah, the blue ones are the bonus ones. Well, I fucked up, didn't I? Why the disrepair? I know the city's not terribly concerned with the lower wards, but this is a police station. Why is it so goddamn dusty?
This facility is currently undergoing renovations.
Since when? The 60s?
It has been 22 months since the timetable was last updated.
I don't know if you guys noticed this. Morgan's eyes keep like flashing red and black like when she's being inquisitive and stuff, and it's really fun.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. They really don't see a lot of action around here, do they? Give me money.
Pay
I'm
me.
sorry for any inconvenience you might have encountered.
I'm adaptable. What about you? They ever gonna fix that crack?
Thank you for asking. It has not interfered with my work.
Well, that's all that matters, right? That'll be all, thank you.
You'll find the counseling quarters past our homicide detective's office, through the door to your right.
Thanks. But I think it's just me for now, so could you go on break? So you could go on break if you'd like.
Automated departments do not take breaks, Morgan, counselor.
Then what were you doing before I walked in?
You'll find the counseling quarters past our homicide detective's office.
Through the door to the right, thank you.
I love this game already.
Yes, grilling. Oh, hello, Gage.
Hi, Gage.
Grilling the
Hello.
holograms for information is very fun.
Happy holidays.
Sure. Whatever you say, man.
It wasn't that funny.
Ads don't go on breaks, and they don't get my jokes. But it's usually the humorless types that are the most fun to mess with anyway.
True.
I should know.
Gage should know, he messes with everyone every day.
No.
Oh,
No such thing.
random new person. Okay, Faye hasn't gotten to voice anyone yet, so...
Let's see. Eyes gone bad or something.
A voice. No, voices coming from down the hall. Gage, you want to be muffled voice?
Muffled voice. All right, I got this.
Thank God I stopped for directions. A building this empty, the desk could have just told me to follow the echoes. One voice sounds older, rougher, and decidedly low energy. Ooh.
Who should
New
that
boy?
be?
I guess Faye again? I don't know which one's which.
Yeah. Appreciate you being about me.
Kiri young voice.
I think that's the same
I
muffled
don't know.
voice. No, I'm.
Yeah,
Serious.
While the other rings with youthful indignation. Okay, we got a tired guy and a young person.
God.
Yeah.
You can keep it, Gage.
Well, you want me to be little Timmy? All right.
Yeah, you can have a voice.
Is that it's? Tis? What the fuck? What's that
It,
word?
like
It's cut off. It's.
It's cut off.
Oh. It's not like our. It's not like.
Oh,
All
can
right,
do
taken
it.
away.
Believe
It's
in
taken
you.
away from you.
hey. It's not like our job is important or anything.
Definitely
Right.
cops. And at this precinct, at this hour, they might be the only two living, breathing people in this whole complex.
Cause why else would it? I drink water. I'm so sorry. I've been voice acting all fucking day. I'm so sorry. I haven't voice acted all day. It's like my first
Throwing
voice
you
acting.
into the
alright.
garbage.
very well.
Cause why else would you bother to print all of that out? Like dumbass. Like what? The...
One document of 100. Looks the same on a data pad. Anytime you question a suspect, you need to have a heavy file in hand. Makes them think you know I'm better than their priest, their mother,
Their big brother.
I wasn't gonna say that.
So how many of those sheets were blank then?
Oh,
Ooh, hello.
Oh.
no red carpet tonight, officers? Okay, whoever the
Wait,
guy is definitely needs, like, gruff voice.
Apologize.
What?
Wait,
What, the
wait, you know
blonde-
what?
the
Hey,
blonde?
Gage, I think I am gonna take the girl away from you and give it to Kiri. But
Yeah, no.
There
That's
is-
yeah. I'm
there-
about to say.
I will say that we are going to get a murder suspect, and whoever that is, you can
Oh,
probably
all right. Fucking. All right.
You can be on for murder, dude. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yippee!
I
I
love
w-
committing a
I
crime.
love these two designs though.
That's,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, sorry about that, ma'am. You don't keep any extra hands around at these hours. Probably faster with a desk handling pick anyway.
Is this one me?
yes.
I can only
Oh, wait.
It's
assume.
green. He's
I think-
stinky. It's the stinky colors.
Okay, well then
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta
you're
go
right.
I gotta go from this to maybe something like this,
Yeah.
but mostly cheaper. You the lawyer?
I am Morgan Esquire. Pleased to meet you.
Oh god, his art. Their art did them so many favors from over there. The front facing is a lot more funky.
Yeah, his face looks like a ham.
Oh, I'm up like a ham sandwich.
It looks like he got like hit in the face and it caved in.
His head's concave.
Same here, counselor. Quasm London.
That's not a name.
You're
Alright,
the
alright,
lawyer.
Real.
I'm starting to think good cop is the dude and bad cop
Yeah.
is the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you want to hard commit?
Is it based on their outline colors? Is there?
yeah, I
text
think
in
it's
it?
it's like it's definitely based on their outline colors, isn't it?
No, but like
Oh.
every time, like he moves when like
Wait, wait, no, it's based off their hair color and their jacket color, isn't it? And their outline is
Yeah.
just there to confuse you.
Is it
Seems
London?
like
Is,
they're-
London is the blonde guy, good cop.
No, it is
Yeah.
their color
I
because
think so.
Morgan's text is red based off their hair. Oh my god.
That's I hate that. It's great.
Motherfuck.
All right. London. Faye.
What? Okay, I thought we were hard committing. I guess I am the younger sounding guy.
Speak human.
And the ball of sunshine here is my partner, Farrah Reyes.
ball of sunshine.
She certainly is. I'm gonna pet her
Huh?
like a dog.
Sorry, I don't know human customs yet. Sorry if you were kept waiting. Chatter between the departments has been hectic all night.
It's no trouble. Gave me the time to enjoy my cigarette.
Cigarette? Like tobacco?
Are you also a robot?
What are you, 80?
Beep boop.
Oh god, what the fuck happened to my... Jesus, my setup is trying to die. my freaking keyboard just turned off, just disconnected for no
Come back,
reason.
streamer.
Jesus. All right. We good? You guys can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
saw
love the hard cut to the music.
For now.
She can't be more than a few years younger than me.
Well, the detective's in charge of this particular case.
I kind of want you to make him more disgusting, you know?
Well, the detective's in charge of this particular case.
You look like
Better?
Jackson
Yes.
with fan art.
And it looks like tonight, well, so your humble guides to the illustrious Homicide Department. Apologies in advance for any cobwebs.
Pretty sure I've seen this London character around the courthouse before. I changed his colors so he'd be less of a threat to me.
What are you doing? Stop that. Hey!
I stole his palette colors and gave him something even worse.
Son of a
I
bitch!
need those!
I need my color, you rat
I-
bastard!
Everyone's robots. I hacked into him and changed his RGB lighting.
Damn it!
Yo,
My-
I'm perfect
my
with the
password-
theme.
My password was weak. It was just London with a 0 instead of an O.
Gosh.
Guys, bro, robots, I'm perfect for the theme. I was built for this.
He just like
Hey,
has
Bill.
a color wheel
Uh-oh.
on his like belly button and he's like, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
No one's supposed to know about that.
Goes RGB.
He never struck me as more than just some old timer. But I suppose being an old timer is an accomplishment in and of itself in his profession. Sunshine is definitely a new face though. Rigid in her posture and her attitude. 3 in the morning and her shirt still looks ironed. Freshly promoted, maybe. 2 whole detectives working at these hours. Okay, so her eyes flicker dead whenever she's examining things.
Oh. Beep boop.
Sounds serious. Unless you were just the first to arrive on the scene.
No, we're not nearly that timely. Uniforms responded to the emergency calls within a few minutes.
Calls, plural. Must have been quite the commotion.
Look around. You think we're the first to arrive for anything?
She's not wrong. We only tapped after... We've only tapped after circumstances at the scene indicated involvement with an ongoing investigation.
Our ongoing investigation.
Yes, our ongoing not yours. Please.
But please let me help this investigation, I'm begging.
Yeah, see, dead eyes.
Ooh.
Not very subtle, is she? But I may as well bite at this point. So, you suspect that this client of mine is involved in some separate criminal activity?
Wait, did they really not? No, I guess they wouldn't put it in a public defender's briefing.
Buddy, I've been listening about, like, trains for, like, the last 30 minutes.
I like trains.
How long were you stuck in that lobby?
I can name 500 trains. Try me.
A question for you, detective. There are 2 trains going at...
45. Wrong, but...
He's like,
let's
how
go.
the fuck?
Wrong, but I like your confidence. Look, consider this a little professional courtesy. A fair warning, yeah?
He's pink!
Stop doing that! Stop it! Stop it!
That's the Heartbreak killer in that room.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Alright. I apologize now for censoring all of my lines.
Yeah.
And we've got the jerk dead to rights.
Wait, Kiri, I raised my hand. If they swear more, could you just wait for me to film the swear for you?
That's great.
That's hilarious. We should totally do that.
Hell yeah.
Batman, Batman.
So if you're kind, you'll help him plead it out. And if you're smart, you'll pass this
Shit.
storm onto some other night owl and go back to bed.
Sounds like Spamton legs. Like,
I'm not,
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
I'm not
This
feeling,
line is so mean.
I'm not feeling particularly kind or smart at the moment.
Huh?
Airhead.
So perhaps in the meantime, you'd be so polite as to fill me in about this Heartbreak killer.
Ruh-roh.
They cover utilities of the rock you live under?
Is there a problem?
You're seriously not familiar with HK?
No, I know all about Huck.
I know about Heart's Kingdom. What?
Never heard of him. I've heard enough of him for a lifetime. I love Morgan so much. Just, I've never heard of this guy before. I've known him my entire life.
That was my father's name.
Guys, I'm experienced with this. I've watched Law and Order SVU. I've got this.
I've smoked. Good thing they can't read my thoughts because I've smoked enough cigarettes to make my mind the smoke dimension. That name has
Can't
been
be
plastered all over the city for weeks, their crimes wavering between breaking news and urban legend. Their presumed goals flip-flopping from unadulterated anarchy to unprecedented vigilantism. At street corners, in the media, on the net, everyone's indulging in the exact kind of armchair detective speculation that I can't stand. No, stop doing my color wheel. Hey, no. Only I get to do it to you.
Dude, what? Come on, it's fun.
But right now, I need to figure out exactly how much the police do or don't know. And when it comes to cops, I always get better results playing dumb than I do acting smart. I take it he's a repeat offender.
Why'd you say it like that?
Was it the killer part that tipped you off?
It was! Elaborate.
How'd you know?
You must have at least heard about his MO. Media's going crazy with it.
No, I've never heard of his ma.
Mo.
Along with everyone else.
No, I've never heard of his BAM!
Wham!
Wham! Mo, get out of here.
Don't make me change my Fuji.
Kablam!
One bullet straight through the heart. Daddy left a lie where it falls.
It's just like that song. But I'm not the
What?
one to blame.
What is music?
Why is the music changing?
Discord,
Shot
Halligan
through
the
the
Moon,
heart,
Living
and-
Shut up.
Hence the name Heartbreak. Not exactly creative, but amidst the swirl of every other word article out there, catchiness trumps originality.
What you won't read about online is that all 6 of HK's victims were shot by the same gun. Without even needing to reload.
What the fuck? What's the
Horrible
what's
to
the
say,
kill
I
count?
know, but 6 for 6? That's pretty good shooting, isn't it?
But
Hitting the bullseye at a shooting range is good shooting. Doing it 6 times in a row is great. But shooting 6 people with accuracy like that?
how did you do that with the background?
How'd you do it?
That's
We
I
need
thought
to
you
know
could only do
now.
it to robots. What have you done?
What have you done?
It's a whole different beast.
Oh, sorry, I was playing with a thermometer. You guys are boring.
Stop that!
playing Snake on her phone.
do I need to bring out the jingling keys I use for Reyes?
Keys?
just for a second. I'm on streak 80 right now. I'm really good at this game.
It's just like, oh yes, I love jingling keys. Okay, so that one
Jingle,
obviously
the
goes
back
to a
room, jingle,
semi
jingle,
truck,
jingle,
and
Yeah.
like immediately like doing
Jingle,
thought
jingle, jingle,
analysis.
jingle.
That one's a semi truck. That one has to be his apartment. And that one, if I had to guess, is to his grandmother's bottom door. Not the
You ever
top
seen an
one.
isekai anime? You know all of them they isekai the same way to get hit by a semi truck. Yeah, that's the truck.
Jesus.
Oh my
The
God.
isekai truck, of course.
Truckoon, it's back from the dead. Oh god.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you.
Takes a certain kind of monster, a real freak. His pulse probably didn't even rise.
I see. Sounds horrific. Sounds robotic.
I would know a thing about sounding robotic.
I wonder who this killer's being voiced by.
I think it would be better for our MO of sounding dense to be like, that's horrifying.
That's
well, but
horrifying.
Then
that's
again, I don't know how good that is as
terrible.
the defense.
No, is it? I mean, robotic might get us a little bit more info though.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, heads or tails? Let's flip a coin.
Nah, I say robotic. You might have a point.
Might, yeah.
Plus,
Like,
calling your client horrifying is not a good idea.
You almost make him sound like a machine. Is it possible that?
No, it's not. There's no such thing as killer robots, madam.
okay,
Fuck.
dickhead.
Yes.
Damn, I really wanted to be.
There's no such thing as killer robots.
Unless. Why do
Of
you
course,
repeat it like that?
my mistake. So all those androids marching in the military, those robots patrolling in police uniforms, those drones dropping firebombs from the sky, I guess they're all firing blanks.
Fair enough. Machines can kill. Machines can kill. They have been for decades. But they don't commit murder.
What's the
All
difference?
those other times were self-defense, weren't they? Okay, alright.
I get your
I-
point.
You don't think I know what you're doing?
Doesn't count. Doesn't count as murder if it's a robot.
Idiot.
But clankers don't get rights, okay?
Oh boy.
They're not even allowed to commit murder.
Right.
They're third-class citizens.
Okay, too much, too much. Evil like Heartbreak is all organic.
That's a pretty terrifying thought. I should really start paying more attention to the news. How I managed to miss 6 murders.
Zoom in. I knew every single one of those deaths personally.
One
Each
of them was
person he
mine.
One of them was my grandma, okay?
Well, you can only blame yourself for missing 5.
Pardon?
Still not getting it? HK's 6th victim was found a few hours ago.
Who's that dog?
We- When we caught the son of a
Bitch.
red-handed.
Fair, I'm gonna need you to put more energy into it, like shout it.
Like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like full on yell, like,
Wait, read the line. I got it.
When we caught the son of a
Bitch!
red-handed.
I imagine that's London filling it in for
Yeah.
fucking Crocker from Family Godparents over here. Very good.
parents!
So you're convinced that my client is this heartbreak killer, and tonight was just his latest crime. That's a serious accusation with very serious consequences. I take it you have serious evidence to back that up.
I was being literal, counselor.
Question mark?
Red-handed when we found your client. He was covered in her blood.
That's so cool.
Well,
It's ketchup.
that's not good, is it?
This game
good,
is so
isn't it?
good at setting a scene. Look at this screenshot!
This was
a
actually
really
going to
good
be the
movie.
thumbnail for the stream if it didn't fuck up when I tried to export it. What you say certainly sounds compelling.
That lawyer talk for open and shut.
But even if that's the case, how does one crime scene make him look good for 6 murders?
It's all in the discovery files. And the arcs, of course. Join the local net on your phone and we'll turn over everything you need.
I'll bet. Thanks for that, detective. I'll be sure to read it over. But if it's all the same, could I ask you some questions while I've got you here?
Shit, I guess.
The hell kind of attorney wants to interrogate the detectives?
Oh no, the detectives might know something that I might need
Yeah,
to
it's
know for
almost
my
like
client.
you guys are witnesses to the crime. Whoa!
This kind of attorney, you're just that pleasant.
Come on, Sunshine. Not like we're gonna be punching out anytime soon, right?
Whatever. Your client stew let your client stew in interrogation all night for all I care.
Intero, you mean the counseling quarters?
Oh my gosh.
At your disposal, counselor. Obviously, you're going to be voicing her because main character jam, but this is my favorite type of character.
Yes.
I also gotta head out. I cannot do too much voice acting because my siblings gotta sleep. I can't be too loud, so I'm sadly gonna head out.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay.
My final words.
Oh,
Barren,
okay.
stark,
Final
and
words.
uninviting. This must be Reyes' desk. Keeping your workstation neat and tidy is admirable, but I can't spot a single note of personalization.
This is gonna sound like the most like chronically online thing I've ever said. That glowing like reflection to the left on the desk looks like when it was moving, it looked like one of the Addisons. I think my brain needs to be checked by like a doctor.
Probably. Is she so new she hasn't had time to unpack? Or is she really that uptight and boring?
I'm boring.
Huh?
Both, maybe. You shouldn't have cleaned up so much just for a little me detective, London. Someone really needs to introduce this guy to a fling system, or even just a stapler.
Filing system.
Flinging system. Fling them.
When you fling your paperwork, that's why I don't have any paperwork, because I see it and I go, yoink.
London just like as us, just like, hey Reyes, I made a paper airplane.
Hey Reyes, check this out. It's like Angry Bird. Ah, yeah. Like, you get it? Right?
What century
Reyes?
are you from? Paper documents
only
scattered
2
about
years old.
lazily alongside actual photographs. Either he's really old-fashioned or really paranoid about data leaks. And he doesn't look like the paranoid type. Well, orderliness aside, some things are better in paper. I'll give him that.
Speaking of data leaks, hey Jam, did you hear that the entirety of the Avatar movie has apparently been leaked online?
Yeah, I heard about that. I did it. Anyways.
Anyway, let's not dwell on that for too long.
Latest Noble Androids receive warm welcome. Bolstered by a strong earnings report and surging sales in animated 16, Noble Electronics stock rose a stunning 3% this week to a new record high. While Noble's latest iteration has yet to surpass the sheer popularity of its predecessors, an increased profit margin has left Noble shareholders very enthused.
I'm gonna eat some Swedish fish while this goes on. See you all in 5 minutes.
Many investors were skeptical when, at their now infamous 2084 trade convention, Noble announced that the 16th line would be the first generation of androids to feature over 50% organic components, so-called warm androids. That's uncomfortable. Which at the time only saw demand in the health, senior, and childcare sectors, were looked down upon as impractical due to increased maintenance costs, cuts, scratches, bruises, and the like. And while some critics voiced concerns that the fringe religious or traditionalist groups might find warm androids controversial, more business-minded focus minds feared that Noble was alienating its customers in the industrial and military sectors in order to cater to civilian consumers, users that viewed their androids from across the room and not from their factory floor. However, as has often been the case in the last decade, Noble's doubters were proven wrong. The Animate 16 is poised to break profitability records with no sign of slowing down, and many industry analysts predict that these once rare organic androids will completely replace their more robotic predecessors in daily life within the next 3 to 5 years. As described in their earnings report, much of the 16th line's success, and indeed the success of Noble's androids in general, can be attributed to the remarkable lifelike and personable charm of their products, and by all accounts that charm can be attributed to the work of Noble's famed lead programmer, Dr. David Asher. Lead programmer is the understatement of the century, said Noble brand ambassador Lucy Dees. Lucy Dees. All right. On stage at their latest Noble
Lucy
Industrial Weekend, it's because of this turning solution that every Noble's product, from the sleekest assistants to the most advanced intensive care technicians, are so beloved and trusted by our customers. While his reputation was on full display at the event, Dr. Asher himself was nowhere to be seen. He's always been reclusive, but he's become a genuine hermit in recent years. Are we really to believe he's still... Hey fam, looks like you're not logged into this. Hey fam, looks like you're not logged into this device. Want to put in your account info so we can help you keep you reading? God, I love how like ingrained they are to this setting of just like everything wants your information and credit card details.
Gimme.
He's in the news again. It's no wonder. Can't spit without it landing on a piece of noble tech these days. Especially not where the state's involved. Don't know if they'll bite when it comes to warm androids though. For government use, they're just too expensive, too frail. It's very funny that it's just like, hey, those English lessons you thought you'd never use again, we made them gameplay mechanics here, so they're fun or something.
There are no jingling keys, you better still have the attention span for this shit.
Read this short essay and then answer one silly little question on what the essay was about.
We're going to single-handedly restore, like, reading comprehension. Let's go.
I'm reusing a bit. You answer one of the questions. She's like, all right, let's see. She picks up a piece of paper. She slides it in her mouth like a Scantron reader. All right. It seems you read it correctly.
Like punches.
Oh my...
All I can imagine is her putting it in her mouth. It's an iPad, and she punches out the correct like things like a punch meter. Just ka-tung.
The two detectives are looking at her like,
That was mine.
do all attorneys do this?
All androids undergo wear and tear, especially if they're directing traffic or suppressing crowds.
I should know.
So if these warm androids bleed pink all over themselves every time they take a rock to the cheek, it's just an endless stream of bad photo ops waiting to happen. God,
I hate that they call them warm androids.
I hate it too, God.
As opposed to cold iPhones.
But what else would we call them? People? Those are the humans.
They
Go look at your funny board. Let me look at those funny boards. Loose wires, missing panels, and aircon systems that probably sweats more than the people it's supposed to cool. No room in the budget for making the office not look like shit, huh? I expect to find a lot of belt tightening at homicide. But I don't think their operation would be this bare bones. They've got a stunning clearance rate and they work fast. Guess the city sees that and just assumes their job is easy.
Just like I can only see their silhouettes at the moment.
Maybe their job is easy, just standing there being colors. What with our dear doting surveillance state eliminating so much of the footwork. Maybe if your wheels don't squeak, you don't get your palms greased. So homicide ends up as the only state department with a shrinking budget. A dumping grounds for the police force's most unambitious and least popular. Okay.
That was quite the presumption about their entire character.
I don't like them. They're made of flesh and gross.
Yeah, Kiri, I think we gotta gang up on her. She's making fun of us.
Not of you. I have my own list of grievances I have with the voice actors.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Me as the character Morgan. I have problems with everyone. Anyways. Nothing else jumps out at me around here. Except for Reyes. Ah! I've got a better idea of who I'm dealing with, at least. Now I need to check out the crime scene data. I should have been sent a link. You've been granted access to state files regarding case KL433511. Comply C to confirm. Confirm. You need to reply C in order to confirm. Am I talking to a person? I'm an automated dependent. Ads are usually more polite. Our personalities are tailored to suit our users' preferences. So state likes you to be a little authoritarian. You need to reply C. Her face. C.
The-
It's case sensitive.
I was going to point out she's so petty.
Oh my god, I love it. It's so terrible. Thank you.
It knows exactly what she's saying, yet it's like, no, it has to be uppercase C, or else
Yeah.
I won't recognize it for some reason,
I
even
was-
though I know exactly what is happening.
I have a feeling that
Literally.
the automated dependents don't like people.
I was literally gonna make the joke. She's so petty. She's like, I'm going to hit the uncapitalized button because everything auto.
Oh my
capitalizes.
god, that's hilarious actually.
I was gonna make the joke, and then it happened. It's case sensitive, and I'm like, fuck.
Alright, if I project from my phone. So I'm doing VR right quick. You two don't mind, right?
What?
artzzz user portal. Authenticating, downloading, initializing. Jesus!
Whoa!
It's
Augmented
a
reality
moino.
crime scene. Oh my god.
You literally are just doing VR. Oh my goodness.
I get to put I finally get to put money in the jar. All right.
Welcome to the
Let's see what the
club.
police have and what they think is important. I really wish you could walk around the room, but I guess that would be a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But anyways,
The environment looks so cool though.
what do we want to look at first?
Probably the body outline.
No, that's not important.
Base.
The victim's body. Cause of death, ballistic trauma, class IV blood loss, atrium and aorta. Single gunshot wound to the heart. In brief, death was instantaneous. No injuries anywhere else, and no blood or skin under her nails. Blood splatter, forensics, and all that other good stuff tells them that she was shot from there. So the killer was standing in the doorway when they fired. Gun. The murder weapon? A revolver, found right next to the body. 6 empty casing found in each of the 6 chambers, meaning the gun's been fired 6 times. Looks like the crime scene techs practically disassembled the damn thing. But all I found were fingerprints belonging to my client. So he was found by the police with the murder weapon right in front of the body. God, they're just like stacking it up against you. Just like, what are we supposed to do here? It's just like,
Pray.
so the fingerprints were all over the gun, in the hands of my client, who was at the scene of the murder, who had the victim's blood all over them. I'm working on a 50-50 here.
You better hope your main character has an ex that was killed and will take over the body of your client.
God.
My client has been hacked.
My client was hacked. This person's not dead. They just turned all their hues to pink. See? It's like kicks them out.
Defense.
Mhm.
People die when they're killed. What?
Objection, this case is stupid. I want another one. Objection, my client's guilty. Can I get another one?
I was gonna say that!
I don't even know where to start. Highly prejudicial would be an understatement. Prejudicial, sorry. That's a hard word. I'm sorry. A stand-up mirror shattered and knocked over. Real glass. No screens or cameras here. It was hit hard. Hard enough to come unattached from its arm, while shards of glass were scattered far enough to land on the victim's body. What a mess.
That's gonna be important.
Yeah, especially because the glass is all going towards the gun area. Seems like this vase got tossed aside at some point. And yet there's no scratch on it. Must be pretty damn durable. Isn't art supposed to be delicate? Maybe it's making a statement. That's all the big ticket items. What about the security? Oh, I didn't get the last thing. Okay. Looks like the apartment was unlocked all night. It's not uncommon for people their age in a neighborhood like this. No sign of forced entry, only hurts my client's case. What about the rest of the room? There's not much else flagged here. Just a lounge chair that got thrown and whatever this is. Unidentified ceramic debris. Flag as irrelevant? That's their technical assessment? Guess even the crime scenes techs weren't sure what to make of it.
They added the word debris as flavor text as if you're going into this not knowing what debris means.
Okay. That's everything that the police highlighted. But did I miss anything?
Wrap it up.
Just keep looking.
That thing in the back? Is
Clock?
that the clock not important?
My thing is, she said the glass is
Oh,
on.
The hell is that?
What?
I saw the yellow thing. Something in the victim's hand. How the hell did... It's just a pill organizer. Looks like some immune adjusters, NSAIDs, and tripaxone. A synthetic glucocorticoid medication. I'm going to kill myself before we get to the end of this game.
If you genuinely need to tap out.
I might need someone to just be on standby googling these words before I say them and look dumb. Taken daily to reduce rejection symptoms like phantom pain and generalized itch. I felt good because I pronounced debris right, and then it's just like, here's pill names, motherfucker.
Here, I'm going to say the swear words for Kiri, and for you, I'm going to say words that have more than 7 letters.
No, I'm fine. The autopsy said her talk screen was clear, but it's not like it matters. She could have swallowed every medicine cabinet in the city and it still wouldn't change the cause of death. It's odd, but ultimately irrelevant. I should throw this away. Everything else here is all very incriminating, but the kicker is everything that's not here. No out-of-place DNA, footprints, crumbs, nothing that points towards anyone except my client. He's guilty.
Oh,
Well, I've done more with less before. Not much more. I'm really gonna have to sing for my supper this time. Better get start. Who the hell's messaging me at this time of night? First person who comes to mind is...
Oh, did the detectives leave? Did we miss our chance to interrogate them?
I tried to click on them.
Aw.
I suppose it could be something important. Brat!
Brat!
Can you do whiny small person, Kiri?
Red!
What couldn't wait until morning?
Good news, freaking chorus. Got a job for you.
That's a pretty cheery way of telling me you violated parole.
Well, not that kind of job. I want bacon. I need to go to the store. Besides, I've been covering my tracks.
This is something different.
Kind of thing I can't handle with just a keyboard and fishing game. I need you to I need you to sue my gym teacher.
Girl, it's 3 in the morning.
Not that kind of lawyer. Sorry.
Hey, at least let me finish.
What did they do?
I love them already. They make me run laps.
Not illegal.
Let me finish!
Type faster.
They made me run laps. Even though I said I had a stomach ache.
Said.
Gotta be like youth endangerment. Deprived indifference or some kind of...
Shit, I'm not yelling that one because it's text.
Sounds like you've already got a strong case. Try self-representing this time.
Oh my gosh, this has gotta happen all of the time. That's so funny. What's with the blow off?
Nice phrasing.
Oh wow. Oh wow, I'm laughing so hard right now.
Oh,
See? Dude, that's adorable.
that's a cat in human skin.
Yep. I love the way of showing the character art.
Yes.
Is that your mugshot?
Is that your mugshot? It's pretty good.
I wasn't gonna not get a copy of my Oh, it actually is!
Oh my god.
They're using their own mugshot as a reaction image!
I hate that.
Oh, I love them already. I wasn't gonna not get a copy of my mugshot and use it as reaction.
Glad you found a use case. But I'm working right now, so...
Anything cool?
I love that whichever
Homicide.
of us you casted. Nice. I love that whichever of us you casted for this would have been perfect for this fuck ass character. Look at them.
Oh, cringe. Wait, what kind of homicide? Is it Heartbreak Killer? I've watched so many true crime podcasts on it. It's crazy.
Is that the kind of morbid things kids your age talk about?
Teens my age.
Oh god.
And yeah, we can read. Compared to the corrupt crap. Sorry. Compared to the corrupt
Shit.
in the headlines, old-fashioned murder like Hardy B is like quaint.
It's not Heartbreak.
Then why'd you take the job, lol? You see the 98% conviction rate as a challenge or something? You taking up a lost cause? Probe knows where?
It's pro bono.
That was autocorrect. I don't make mistakes.
Of course.
You know they give lit homework for a reason, right?
This is borderline concern nagging. Maybe you really are a bleeding heart. Or just a sucker.
I'm not a sucker.
Nice phrasing, lol.
You should go to bed, Fran.
Tomorrow's Sunday. I can stay up if I want.
Today's Sunday. Wake
Tomorrow-
up.
Tomorrow is Sunday. Because today is Saturday.
Yeah.
And what's with the carpe diem crap? Sorry.
No, it's good.
It's nearly 4 a.m., kid. You've got school in like 3 hours.
Shit.
Repeat offenders may be good for business. But that kid's bad for my blood pressure.
Important text message, I take it.
Dog.
Dog.
Just your typical
Missile, he's
teenage
back.
drama. So then, if you wouldn't mind filling me in on a few details. Details,
I thought-
timeline, Heartbreak, androids,
I think
and
we'd
cops.
have to do that.
Okay, so is it the blue ones that advance, or are they just extras?
They're extras. The ones if you hover over them and then the other text gets smaller is the one that advances. Which, so it seems like none of this advances the dialogue. We have to go through all of them.
Okay. So how about the basics? What exactly has my client been charged with?
Your client, Carlos Sorry, almost forgot the voice. Your client, Carlos Baker Flat, was arrested on the scene at 9:50 p.m.
Using his middle name already, they really do think he's a serial killer.
The charge being the first-degree murder of his girlfriend, a Miss Diane Dawn.
First degree, that's
Increasingly rare.
to say the least.
It's rare for us to get handed anything but crimes of passion around here. City's got damn near more cameras than people. So you gotta be really, really stupid to try and get away with murder.
Well, Heartbreak's gotten away with it 6 times. So what's that make him?
5 times, and that makes him insane.
I was gonna go with extraordinary.
Let's split the difference and say he's extraordinarily insane. But knob jobs like that aren't renowned for their ability to think ahead. So what makes you think this was premeditated?
How about the fact that he stalked and killed 5 other women as a warm-up?
A warm-up?
5 previous bullets, 5 previous victims. None of them knew each other, lived near each other, worked in the same fields. Weeks of digital autopsies crawling up and down their online profiles. Nothing.
So this serial killer chose his victims at random. If they have nothing in common,
Yeah, nothing in common at all. Other than they look like cousins.
The physical similarities are striking. All 5 prior victims were young women with brown hair and eyes, about the same height, comparable weight.
well, those features aren't exactly uncommon. Couldn't it be...
A coincidence? If you really believe that, you should quit your job and start buying lotto tickets.
I love
That was the
li-
backup.
I love the little like things that they just doink off the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. HK's got himself a type. Anyone can see that. You really gonna try and tell me you don't see the resemblance?
Oof. A young woman, brown hair, brown eyes. Can't tell how tall she is from a portrait, but I can take the hint. So you think what, exactly? That Carlos Flat wanted to kill his girlfriend so badly he went out and shot 5 other women first?
Hey, if the shoe fits,
If the shoe fits.
then you put the shoe on the...
Question mark?
What sunshine means is that it's not uncommon for killers to displace their violence from people close to them onto outlets with fewer consequences.
drifters, loners, strangers, workers.
Sorry, this conversation's boring as fuck. He was probably building up the nerve for tonight by first practicing these other similar women.
Or he's just so far gone that he can't tell the difference anymore.
It's not the worst theory in the world, but it doesn't fit. They want to claim that those previous victims were practice runs, dress rehearsals for tonight's main event. But if that were the case, there'd have been signs of hesitation, nerves. There'd have been mistakes. On top of which, guns are impersonal, execution shots even more so. There's no sadism or hatred or intimacy in a single bullet to the heart. I should know, I've killed people before. I'll do it again.
I love that she stopped talking to the two and then looked at the screen. Are you hearing this shit?
I really like it because it's doing such a amazing job of talking to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing your girlfriend or her lookalikes usually is, if nothing else, a lot less sterile. It's like you're gonna get into her head immediately because that's all you
Sorry.
need. Huh?
I've never heard that word pronounced sterile. I've only heard sterile. That took me out of it for a second.
Jam, you're not allowed to do voices.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 letters. Let me take over next time.
I pronounced it right. God,
I-
if I don't pronounce things, Faye has a gun on me, guys.
No. I mean, sterile, for all I know, could be a way to say it. I've just never heard it that way, and I got
If
whiplash.
you have an accent, you're dead in Facebook.
You're dead to me. Forever.
He'll kill you. He'll be the next Heartbreak killer.
Accent.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
If you ask me. Jesus.
All right, so gosh, I
did.
do. One question I have about this is just like, what makes them so specifically sure that he's specifically the Heartbreak killer? Because like, sure, like them thinking like, yeah, he definitely did this murder is one thing, but thinking that
gun.
Yeah,
The gun. It's the same gun from the previous murders with the casings.
Okay. And one thing I'm curious about is how the heck would they know whether or not he reloaded or not?
Oh.
Because that seems like
Well,
impossible to really know unless it happened in the same like.
They're just
time
assuming
frame
things.
or
Like they like in this world, like everyone's presumed to just be guilty if they have cameras everywhere. So you know. Oh my god, are we gonna get like a POV of the victim because of like her cameras or something?
That'd be
Oh
insane.
god.
That'd be awesome, actually.
To be fair, if they can find 6 times the gun has been shot and it has 6 bullets, what else are they gonna do with the other bullets after going to kill someone and then going to someone else? You know what I mean?
I saw the time of death was 9 p.m. on the autopsy, but do you have any timeline for the rest of the night's events?
Can't trust Can't trust much of what comes out of his mouth. But we've managed, thanks to less biased resources.
And we're pretty confident about what we've been able to piece together from their statements.
So they interviewed witnesses. Sounds eerily similar to real police work.
Ooh,
Oh, their eye. The suspect and his girlfriend were arguing loudly with one another starting around 8 o'clock p.m.
neighbors are pretty clear about that part. Couldn't wait to tell us all about the happy couple's domestic problems.
Everyone in the building knew they'd been fighting for weeks.
As you probably gathered from what you saw in the arcs, there was a struggle. Furniture turned over, glass shattered. But things go quiet sometime before 9 p.m.
I still love this music. It's like a hop away from Cult of the Lamb as well.
You're so right.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I think it's the lead they use that's very similar.
Yeah, very.
And then there's a gunshot.
Scrubbers are still scrubbing, looking for audio from the area to get a timestamp. We heard from enough concerned citizens to be pretty damn sure about the time.
One thing I'm interested in, if this is the first case 0, do you think it's just going? Do you think it's gonna run through the entire thing, or do you think that chapter 1's gonna start with us meeting the killer, or assumed killer?
I do think we're gonna at least meet them.
Okay.
I don't know.
You said all this, right, Kiri?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
You're good. Maybe it's going to be like a prelude more than anything. We don't actually do a full. You know how in Ace Attorney games you start the first case by only doing the the actual case? Maybe something like that. But anyway, right. Emergency services. Right. Emergency services got a burst of calls from the block shortly after 9 p.m. No one seemed to recognize the sound for what it was. The silence I thought was pretty universally alarming.
Officers arrive on the street 9:08 p.m. Establish a perimeter. Enter through the open door at 9:10 p.m. And then they find your client crouched over his dead girlfriend, his hand covered in her blood. At which point, they move to secure the scene, and the suspect.
Sorry, did you say his hand, singular? Sorry, did you ask him if he was hungry? I hear you're not you when you're hungry.
What? I think I'm going to start tuning you out.
Okay,
Your client... Eh?
Sorry. Just the fact that it's his modded cybernetic right arm makes me think, oh no, it's one of those things where like, oh yeah, he actually did get hacked.
Ooh.
Huh. Your client's modded. Cybernetic right arm.
How modded are we talking about here?
Ooh.
Registered with a HAL 85 Halibus. Industrial grade looks like. Says he's spec for dexterous manipulation of up to class 4 KPA, which means a minimum grip strength of, well, basically, he could crush your neck without even grinding his teeth. Considering a career change.
No, it's not that. It's just... Your eye must be very sensitive for you to put the patch back on each time. And here I thought you just had a 14-year-old sense of fashion.
Yeah.
You think a cop would cover up her dominant eye because it was fashionable?
I actually thought the same thing the first time we met.
You... what?
But getting back on track, that arm of his has been in the shop for some time now. He can't work without it. Money got tight.
The arguing?
Yeah.
When did he put his arm up for repairs?
8 days before HK's first victim was killed.
Well, no chance they'll be willing to chalk that to coincidence.
The client was arrested on the scene after a preliminary scan found his fingerprints on the revolver. And no one else's.
A revolver? What kind?
The old kind. The real old kind.
More specifically, caliber M54, 6-chambered 10mm.
Calver? How... retro.
Dude, that's so retro. You don't know the half of it. We're talking steel chamber, real gunpowder, mechanical firing pin, and no tags.
No tags? How is that? Just how old are we talking here?
Yeah. 24/7... Yeah. 24/7 location data, timestamp trigger pulls, safeties coded to owner biometrics.
What do you even use guns for in this new age if they're going to, like, ping your location every time they fire? How does Mafia work in this freaking cyber crime
Nice.
city?
That's the thing, Jam. Money. My
Feeding your
gun
feeding your gun money to get it to fire is the only visual that came
My
to my
gun
head.
didn't fire, Your Honor. Slides of 20.
Slides a ton of 20 to the gun.
You roll up the cash and you put it in where you put the blood.
Oh my god.
For the past 3 decades, tags have made shooting crimes very unambiguous.
So you're claiming my client used some kind of antique to commit these crimes?
How else do you think he'd... well, how else do you think he'd have gotten away with this 5 other times?
Huh.
He tried to buy a gun legit, probably failed the very first psych check. And even jailbroken pieces are only good for so long before update withdrawals set in.
Oh my god, I can't fire my gun because it needs updates. God, I thought it was a good idea to buy this Windows Vista pistol, but
Oh my
only
God.
2 years later.
God, I hate getting the Windows AK-11, bro. I ain't never upgraded this shit
Don't you
again.
just hate it when you go to shoot a guy and your gun lags, so you look down the barrel and it shoots you in the face?
Oh my god!
Bro, my new assault rifle powered itself off. What the fuck?
So I was gonna shoot my cousin with this shotgun here, but then it gave him enough time to run away because it had to install 27 new updates.
my grenade launcher was buffering. I couldn't get the shot.
My sniper rifle crashed.
My sniper rifle asked me to put in my payment information on the free trial. God, you can't have anything in Night City.
I looked down the scope of my sniper and shit wouldn't load in time. It was desynced from the actual movement.
My sniper rifle scope got pop-up ads.
Jesus.
Want a break from the ads? Sorry.
Oh wait, was that backlog something important? Hold on. Okay. So then M54, that's
Model year 2054.
a 30-year-old gun. Well, that sure complicates things, doesn't it?
Bro got shot by a musket. In some ways, sure. But pre-tagging firearms are rare. Gotta be less than 1,000 of them left in the whole country. And fewer still compatible bullets.
The ammunition would have to be over 30 years old, too.
The novelty of his weapon has kept us in the dark so far. Now that we have our hands on it, it's gonna put him away for good.
Question mark? Question mark?
Archive department complained loud as hell about how deep they had to dig. With the protocols they found, the techs are able to match the rifling marks in all 6 bullets the gun your client was found with.
I just love, I want more information. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark.
Exclamation point!
Question mark.
No, we hear you.
Rifling marks?
Bullets fired from guns that... bullets fired... Sentences said.
Question mark.
No, I hear you. Give me a minute. Bullets fired from guns that old are marked by the barrel's shape.
So if all 6 bullets had the same rifling marks...
We know that they were all fired from the same gun.
It's not as plug and play as tags are, but it's equally precise science, I assure you. And if that's not damning enough, the spent casings from the other 5 shootings were still in the chamber.
Without even needing to reload.
The caliber your client was found with is the gun HK used to kill 6 women. No way to lawyer around that.
What if I lawyer over it? Nope, stop it, you're being tricky. An untagged gun. Just being anywhere near a weapon like that could warrant your arrest. Being found by the police over a dead body with an untagged gun used at 5 other crime scenes is just... To summarize then, you believe that my client fought verbally, then physically with his girlfriend. And then he retrieved this weapon and shot her?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, bye. Leaves.
I'm going to see if the diner is still hiring.
How did he look when the officers found him?
Guilty.
Oh no, that's bad.
Oh, fuck.
How was his effect?
Quiet. Detached. Stiff.
Not exactly the picture of a grieving partner.
That reaction may have lost him points with the cops, but beyond that, people react to loss in all kinds of unusual ways. So long as the police are suspicious of you, there's no right way to grieve.
That
Gosh,
line was crazy.
Yeah. Also, the deeper this goes in, the more I'm absolutely sure it's literally just, yeah, he was straight up just hacked.
Possibly, but his arm was in the shop.
You might as well do the bonus one just to make sure we actually got all of them, right?
Yeah.
I guess. By the way, I couldn't help but notice that you're light on staff.
It's 3 in the morning. Are you expecting a parade?
Can I get one?
Is that too much to ask?
I thought there'd at least be a few androids out.
How many androids in any police station this week? Now while the brass is renegotiating contracts.
Contracts with Noble?
Good guess.
Hardly. They're the biggest.
Hardly. They're the biggest robotics corp there is. Spend all day in Center City. Oh, could spend all day in Center City without leaving your office's shadow.
I love this game.
Yes, we're very fortunate to have them headquartered here.
Saves us some money on shipping at least. And these socks never last that long. I'm sure they'll be back to writing checks with Noble ads by the end of the month.
Even with Noble pushing those warm androids, God,
Don't
can we
call them that.
Can we call them anything else? Let's just call them humans.
Yeah.
Even with Noble pushing those humans, no, still sounds bad.
Warm. Ugh. Might as well call it the adult line.
Even they don't like it. Might seem in the bigger departments or out on patrol, but not around these offices. Warm or cold, there's no such thing as an android detective. Yet.
Or an
Like you
android
know
lawyer,
of.
right? Right?
Hmm.
Sorry,
You're-
I'm doing it. They're doing a trial run on me to see if I can lawyer.
Your antenna's sticking out of your haircut.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see that. I had to kill you.
What?
Snap.
There are no killer robots, remember?
Snaps both their necks with her hands.
There are no killer robots, or at least that you've heard of. Why do you think you became a defense attorney?
I thought I disguised them. I thought I disguised my two antennae on my chest here. That's why you can see my obvious cleavage. They're there to distract from the antennae.
Oh my gosh.
Is it working? I have a boyfriend. Shit, it's not working. Okay, you die now.
Yeah, really? Any day now. Any
We'll
day
all get
now.
replaced someday.
Especially quite soon. Yeah, really?
Sooner than you think.
You really think that'll happen?
We only use that for patrolling, securing the scene, pacifying crowds. Doesn't seem like that big a stretch to me.
You're joking, right? Android detectives? With all the pain we go through getting witnesses to talk to us?
With your warm personality, I can't imagine.
A cop knocks on your door, starts asking questions. You're gonna be put in a bad mood.
I would almost hope.
An ad knocks on your door, calls you a degenerate criminal in a synthesized voice loud enough for the whole neighborhood to hear. You're gonna start posting.
You could just say crap if you wanna.
Yeah, all right, let's just do that. You're gonna start posting crap that'll get you put on a list.
Well, we certainly don't want that. I almost said flesh and blood. But flesh and blood witnesses are becoming less and less common anyway. Cameras, sensors, satellites. We already get a lot of facts from machines. Give it a few more years, it might make sense to let machines do the investigating too.
Maybe it's something. Maybe soon, all the crime, even the crimes, will be done by the machines too.
Oh, that's the cool part, Kiri. With AI, they're already 3 steps ahead with that.
Just watch.
The union would. The police union wouldn't let that happen.
She needn't have specified. It's the only real union there is anymore. Alright.
Dang.
Heartbreak. Checking my phone here, and I have to say, you've
Shit's
done a
fucked.
pretty admirable job keeping the details of Hick's crime a secret. The less reputable sites are doing some real journalistic acrobatics, trying to piece together a story.
Yeah, top 11 theories on who hurt Hell's Kitchen was a real weighty read.
Oh no. Now
I
we're going
that's yes, that is the perfect thing they would be making this bit. Every time they do an acronym, just make it something else.
That's what I was worried about. Whatever you brought upon us, Gary. It's not just journalists, though. All kinds have been emboldened. Oh. The freaks that heavenly Kakarot. I don't know. The freaks that heavenly Kakarot managed to bring out of the woodwork in just a few weeks.
Can you blame them though? I mean, he's a genuine serial killer. Repeat offenders in general are an endangered species, but he's gotten away with.
We know what he's gotten away with.
Take a look around us, Detective. National DNA Registry is robust enough that cases never go cold. Cameras on every street, a phone on every citizen. Violent crime at an all-time low, and clearance rates at an all-time highs.
What? You're gonna spout some bull crap about invasion of privacy?
No, I'm not. People are safer now than at any other time in history, detectives. So when someone like Heartbreak does come along...
Good point.
London's trying to look like he can laugh it off. But pressure from the higher-ups must be reaching its peak. They want, maybe need, to see someone charged. And that makes them predictable. Look at my living room.
No.
Yeah, well, even if there's nothing standard about Hell's Kitchen,
No,
I
no,
don't
it has
got
to-
anything.
It has to be something different. You can't go on.
Hey, you wrote this upon us.
You
better
wrote
think.
this. Frying you.
The two fucking hardest letters, bro.
Sorry. What starts with an H or a K?
Oh my god, we're never gonna make it to the end of this case, are we?
I'm
It was
pulling
just
up.
meant to be one bit. I didn't mean it.
You did this to us! You did
I'm
this!
pulling out Google for my own.
Yeah, both of you just look
Yeah.
at Google. Jesus.
I already had one on the back burner,
the
but
new
now
age.
I'm
Fine. Even if there's nothing standard about hairy kangaroo,
I was gonna use kangaroo.
it's mine now. Department SOP still dictates we starve the media for case details.
Oh thank God. That way, when we do feed them, I'm grateful for whatever scraps they get.
We can't take all the credit this time around.
I'm scared that I won't get to do one.
Sorry, we're gonna be hesitating on our lives because we're too busy Googling.
Homicide's tight-knit, tight-lipped, but it's not like there's much information for us to leak in the first place.
And why is that?
Because none of the shootings were caught on the opt-in crime surveillance system.
How is that even possible? I know there are some rough areas in lower wards, but Optics is watching every other street in the entire city. You're saying you haven't seen this killer on camera once?
You think we'd have let him kill 6 people if we did?
I understand your concern, ma'am, but optics is only what it says in the name. Private surveillance systems signing up to feed into the state security networks. It's not perfect. Just another one of the many public safety tools in our belt.
It's not meant to be perfect. It's meant to help us solve crimes. Or at least act as a deterrent.
Reyes, what are you looking up on your phone?
One
Why do you have the dictionary open?
Nothing! Shut up!
Okay.
One would hope so. Fat chance. Deterrents are for war rooms and board meetings. Anyone crazy or desperate enough to commit a crime in a city like this couldn't care less about anything as vague as the consequences of their actions.
It's like a safety blanket. One with very few holes left in it. But it does have holes. I'm getting better at sounding tired because I'm getting tired.
Amazing.
Patching up those remaining holes takes effort. And that effort usually means rebooting the system. There's all kinds of technical details and digital bureaucracy involved. But the end result is that there are occasional localized blackouts. And I was saying the boy math. And the math used to schedule them is not impossible to predict.
So we could be dealing with someone who's really good at framing by like hacking and also knowing when the blackouts are. I see.
But those windows of opportunity are small and short. Taking advantage of them requires specific knowledge. You need to be involved in law enforcement, pub data, or city planning.
They'd have mentioned it if my client was a cop, and he wouldn't have needed a public defender either. His file says he's modded for heavy mass manipulation, not tech interfacing, so that just leaves city planning. So does he work construction? Does he work construction for the city?
The kebabs only ever struck at times and locations where optics would be down.
Did you say hot kebabs?
Hot kebabs, yeah.
Nice.
I had the one ready.
Uh,
Even with the devil's own luck, it can't possibly be coincidence.
Wait, so you're saying when this woman was killed?
yeah, there's a blackout from around 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock tonight.
It is Ace Attorney.
Right on schedule, so to speak. It included the area surrounding the victim's apartment.
Was there a statue of the thinker?
What?
Well, what about DNA from other crime scenes? Was my client a match?
There's been no blood, no saliva. Oh god. No suspect Derek Nathaniel Andrews at any of the crime scenes.
Oh god, is it spreading to anything with an acronym now?
None of the three of them have been spotted.
No footage and no forensics?
Also no motives, tampering, or witnesses. It's been like hunted a damn ghost. We didn't even have a murder weapon.
Until now.
Finally, a lucky break from the boys in blue.
Scanners, cams, drones, forensics. No matter how you dress it up with tech, all the tech relies on one basic assumption.
Your robot for half of that. Your robot's showing. Your robot's showing. Hey, cover it up. Cover it up.
People, humans, that's me. People make mistakes.
Literally only when you were saying humans and did it just go robot-y for me?
Oh
Yeah!
god. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm normal.
getting
I'm
worse.
normal. I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm normal.
You might want to pop out and pop right back in real quick. I'm normal, I'm normal, I'm normal, I'm normal. I'm glad I'm not the only one having tech issues.
I'm normal. Let me back into the stream. I'm normal. Okay, there we go.
It's still happening.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Is it that bad?
Not terrible,
mean,
not
it's
terrible.
better
I mean,
than-
yeah, it's a little bit better.
Okay, let me know if it gets worse.
Gotcha.
But handsome knowledge is the kind of monster who doesn't make mistakes. Only reason we even caught him tonight was because he finished what he had set out to do all along.
So, was my client on the list of suspects before tonight?
Weren't you listening? There was no list of suspects.
Oh god. We We questioned some execs, a few candy ice pops. Someone even spoke to one or two unlisted at some point.
God, I want an acronym, please.
Take some for me. I have too many.
Because I would have just immediately gone. We questioned some X's, a few with content influencers, someone even.
Oh God. Nothing came of it. There was some talk about starting on some kind of psych eval or something, but I never expected much to come out of that. There's just not enough there to work with.
In other words, the only thing they have, the only thing they could have, to link my client to those killings, is the murder weapon. If I can jostle that keystone, then the rest of the case should come loose as well. Thanks for the chat, detectives. I think I understand the background well enough now. Candidly, I see the same strokes as you do, and the picture it paints isn't pleasant. But even so, it seems a bit unrefined to be brought before a judge, don't you think?
Hey, it's only our job to catch the
Bastard.
the deviant artist is the only one. It's the only one who gets the conviction.
Lock him up.
Absolutely.
Besides, we're not exactly gonna have to work hard to convince anyone of his guilt.
And why is that? We got a select jury of people who hate the guy.
Because we found a handwritten confession at his desk.
Jesus Christ. Can we have a break?
This all just screams like someone like set him up to me. Cause like none of this fits the previous MO of the Heartbreak killer.
I think
And,
at this point, you bring this to a judge with like, I'm not guilty.
God.
My eyes.
Well, that's unexpected. I'm sorry. You're now telling me that he wrote a confession? Has it been verified?
Not yet. You have to muscle past everyone in fraud and disinfo to get to the front of that line.
Why bother? The note's covered in his fingerprints.
There's a copy in the discovery data, but I should warn you.
I think I already know something about this thing. So he's missing a hand, and his like mechanical hand is back in the shops, and his fingerprints have been on everything. Do you think someone got his lost limb?
Yo!
That would be really cool.
Yeah, and is using his arm to like do stuff, and that's why his fingerprints are over everything suddenly.
That'd be a really good call if you get that right. Actually,
That'd be. Oh man, I get to take money out of the jar. If I. If that's like
my money.
My money.
It doesn't exactly make for. It does exactly make for light reading.
Oh,
Get
great,
ready,
my
Jam.
favorite. I'll have to manage somehow. I need to see this confession for myself. Should I?
You want me to do it?
My first instinct was to do Patrick Star.
No.
Oh!
Sorry for everything. Can't say it enough. Didn't mean to hurt you or do what I did. Did not want any of it to happen. Can't stay in control when I get mad. When I'm not in control, I hurt people without meaning to. Wish I hadn't broken them. Didn't mean to at first, but I was hurting. Wanted you to hurt too, but I didn't want to hurt you. Words aren't enough to. I know that now. I'll take responsibility and do what I have been avoiding. Please forgive me, SpongeBob.
Hurt people, SpongeBob.
That feels like a weird thing. Sorry, this also feels like a really weird thing to say for someone who went out of their way to kill 5 people as practice, and then finally kill his girlfriend, wife, whatever. Like that feels like it's like it doesn't fit their story or whatever. That they've been putting
My
together
forerunning
so far.
theory is that he did write the note, but he's obviously not saying anything about the murder in it. And he's talking about hurting them. So obviously he probably did something that they'd get mad over, like, you know, selling something to get his arm back. And there was obviously an argument that they got mad about.
Yeah. Like, Yeah, he never actually says anything about killing anyone.
Yeah.
I'm
That
also
would
the
be
Heartbreak Killer.
I
And who goes after with the giant fist?
did I think it was the giant fist in a fucking case, bro. What the fuck?
That
Also,
was. Oh,
I don't care which you give the role to. Whenever we see his design, I refuse to let the Patrick voice be his voice.
of course. No, when the actual guy like comes in, of course. I don't have a face for doing the voice yet, and that's what I use for doing the voices. So they get stupid voices if all I know them through is notes.
Yeah, I hate the auto dubbing on these notes nowadays.
Oh my gosh.
Why is the default Patrick Star? Why when he became public domain, everything went to shit. That was difficult to read. Barely legible, in fact.
Well, got a spin on that.
No need. Stop looking at your phone. Stop looking
But
at
it
your phone.
is. Alright, cat is keeping me from my keyboard. But it's a confession.
Not a confession that he signed, though, is it?
Not yet.
Just give me 2 seconds. Like, writes the guy's name on it.
Dum de dum. There we go. How's that one?
Shit, that's good, actually.
Thank you.
Wait, did you write this? No.
No.
And not one he intends to sign anytime soon, considering he asked for representation.
Yeah. The most wanted man in the city asked for a lawyer and got you.
Hey, it's gonna be a hell of a paycheck.
Guess you're both lucky.
Hardly. I just happened to be awake when the call went out. But I'm not so flush with work that I can afford to turn tail now. So if you don't mind, I'd like to go and speak with my client. What? He's not still handcuffed in there, is he?
Look, counselor, with all due respect, we have strong evidence pointing to that man being responsible for 6 murders.
I really like that the character is very smart and already pointed out he's doing this because his bosses are on his ass.
Yeah.
Like, that's really fun to just like, oh, we know it ahead of time, so now we can just like see why they're arguing all these different points.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a very fun kind of topsy-turvy way to reveal things. Like, I know Ace Attorney doesn't do it like this, so it's a fun
No.
difference.
2 hours or so in cuffs isn't brutal or unusual.
I said like not like Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is just like, you'll never know my motivations unless I get accused of shooting my own father.
I bottle everything up until it just comes out. The way I use those emotions is by killing people.
I just bottled my emotions up until I have to present them all at the witness stand. That's what healthy people do, right?
And that's for your safety as well.
Oh, don't bother. If he lunges at me, I could kill him with my bare fist.
Killing is not that difficult nowadays. What?
It's kind of you to worry, but I doubt I'll be in any danger.
He's killed 6 women.
And I'm a robot. None of them were redheads. I
Oh
love
my
her.
gosh!
I love her. Oh my god.
I actually go by she, they. You're going to die.
Also, he doesn't have a gun, right?
I would almost hope so.
Well, he needed something to do, and I didn't have my fidget toy on me this day.
I left the spinner at home. It's 3 in the morning. You know how it goes.
Seriously, though, I'd like to speak with him alone now. Camera's off, if you don't mind.
Sliding a 20. Mike's on or off is your call, counselor. But we'll be watching the feed from right outside in case anything happens. The cuff, that is, stays on.
That worried about me. How chivalrous.
Yeah, my arm is practically blinding.
Gross. I'll start the unlock cycle.
It would be amazing if we opened it up and he was dead.
I did joke about that. Okay, counselor, now that's just you and I. This shit's kind of fucked.
I need money.
You're going to defend this guy?
Money.
I need money.
Do you not know what money means?
Just get a job, hero. You have to
Money.
do is sit and look pretty. Counselor, just one last word of advice. If you have any interest in his well-being, I'd suggest you help him sign that confession.
Not a bad idea. I do get paid either way. But the defense part of defense attorney isn't just for show, detective. I need to show that I'm smarter than everyone.
I mean it. 6 people dead is one thing, but he's also caused weeks of widespread terror and public unrest.
I don't like you right now. I'm imagining you as green.
You better not be imagining me as Persona 3 right now.
I'm imagining you as
Persona 4.
4.
Damn it. I got my personas mixed up. I deserve this.
You're bad at this. I'm going to kill you.
Putting it another way, he's made the state look bad. That's a capital crime if there ever was one. And even if the death penalty is not actually on the table these days, I can guarantee he's not gonna like whatever rehabilitation plan they draw up for him. Look, I've seen the virtual work release program in person, and it's
Being challenged before the Supreme Court.
sometime in the next decade, maybe. Just remember, a plea deal might feel like a loss for you, but if it keeps him from, well, that's probably one for your client, right?
Prison sentences are generally lighter for those who plead guilty. That much is true. It saves the courts a great deal of time and money, and they show their gratitude with reduced sentencing. But no one will ever be grateful towards the Heartbreak killer. Anyone convicted for killing 6 people, they'll rest their mind another day in their life. They'll never rest their mind another day in their life. 3:35 a.m., June 5th, 2086.
I got the Ace Attorneyism of the screen going black and being like, no, don't end the. Ooh.
Oh. It's depressing as hell in here. They need
Ooh.
to liven this place up. Carla's flat, right? Hope you don't mind if I get comfortable. Do you guys mind me taking over this character, or did you guys want more lines?
I'm good.
I was going to say, do you want to give it to me so you're not saying even more than you already?
No, I like it.
Okay, it's all yours then.
We've got a lot to cover, but this shouldn't take all night. What are you? Look, I already told you people I'm not a cop, Carlos. First thing from it. I'm a lawyer. Your lawyer, in fact. And I'm here to help you. Yeah, well, they said that too. All of them did. Back there, in here, kept repeating it the whole ride over. They said that they were gonna help me. That they knew this was all a mistake. Then they said that I killed. Acting like they were on my side, and then they thought I could have... It's not their job to help you, Carlos. But it is mine. And I'm here now. He's still in shock. I need more information, but if I approach this the wrong way, he'll just clam up even more. I'm sure you're exhausted. It's probably difficult to think, let alone speak. But I'd like you to try and answer a few questions. The police already questioned you, I'm sure. But they were treating you as a suspect, not as a client. Okay. So what do you want to know? Tell me all about you.
Well, I like long walks on the beach and not being cooped up in a prison cell. That's a first.
Okay. So, about you, about the victim, about the murder. What's
Oh,
about
you only get one of these.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh wait, really? Oh.
It might be that we get a different version of the other two because it changes based on how much we know, though, too.
Mm,
Well, we want to know about this guy.
yeah.
Tell me all about you. Let's start simple. Something mundane, grounded, rote. I'd like to know a bit more about you first, Carlos. Something like, what line of work are you in? I'm with city engineering. Or I was, or I should be. As I thought, the police must be convinced he mapped the optics blackouts using data he stole from work. My arm, I got it slotted for the job. And, Carlos, I'm gonna need more than that. So what do I know? He works in city engineering, not a desk job. Ray said he was modded for work, and that arm must be in custody at the moment. But based on his shoulder, it'd have to be pretty utilitarian life-like. Utilitarian.
Oh, utilitarian, definitely.
Utilitarian, yeah. He doesn't strike me as the type who's enamored with the aesthetics of modding. The young and restless and the rich swapping in neon and chrome limbs because they like it the way it looks. Or the way it makes other people start looking at them. No, he's pragmatic, grounded, and very unlucky. In which case, I should be too. You know, my brother wanted to mod. Really? Really? I don't even have a brother.
I love her.
I don't even have a brother. He had everything planned out, a whole career path of promotions and bonuses, and the upgrades they'd afford him. Then came his 18th birthday present, test result politely informing him that he's not a viable candidate. God, I love that she's just like, I can fit the personality of whoever I'm dealing with to get more stuff. God, she's scummy and I like it. It's really great.
I might need to stream this game just so I can voice her.
Yeah.
I like her so far because she's willing to lie and whatever and be kind of like you said, scummy in any way, but that like benefits her. But she's got an underlying thing of like almost compassion
Mm-hmm.
in the like because in the way that she's so determined to like defend this guy like to the best of her ability because she knows that there's gonna be no like gratitude or forgiveness for this guy. Whoever gets like convicted for this crime, she knows is gonna be like it's gonna hit them hard, and so she wants to make sure that they're 100% like it's 100% this guy.
Yeah.
If that's gonna happen.
She's willing to say what you need to hear. Obviously in the loyal way, but she's also using that to like
Mm-hmm.
help calm down the nerves, which obviously is something she needs to do in order to get information.
Yeah.
She's doing it in the benefit of her client, even if she is lying directly to their face.
So,
She's
right
helping
quick.
them help her.
Right quick.
Yes.
Roland the Ninth, the grade 9 fixer, reform from Pages. Hello, I'm Roland. Hi, Roland. I just want to say, she's talking to us in the audience so much, but we don't know what her motivations are, and it's great because it's just like, what is she not telling us? What is she secretly keeping from the viewer? Because that's like probably the best case out of any of them. I love when characters are like this, and you give them a breakdown later down the line of just like, why can't people see my worldview? You know? Because
She's like, here's everything you need to know about what's going on. Okay, what's going on with you? What? Anyway.
But it's
Here's
very
what the blue
interesting.
means.
Like, it's very interesting having a secretive protagonist character, you know, and like writing them like this way, because you don't get curious like naturally too much, because they're being so open with you about stuff that they want you to see. It's very cool.
Yeah. Also, can I interrupt to something unrelated?
Mhm.
I just got shortlisted for a thing I auditioned for, a voice acting thing, and I just got a message from the person who was looking for the role, and they go, "Could you pronounce your R's a little harder?" And I'm like, "Damn it!" About that, no, I can't.
Wait, the person who got the role messaged you that?
No, the person who's looking for voice actors.
Hey, at least you're getting some feedback on it.
But yeah, but they're like,
Oh,
"Can you
right,
pronounce
the
your
R-
R's?" I'm like,
Right,
"Yeah," and
your-
I'm like,
your weakness.
"No."
Oh my god.
But of course, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna be like, "Oh, how would you like me to try it?"
You should get a quick button on your your keyboard that just pronounces the R for you.
I'm going to like sample someone else's
Yeah.
pronunciation and hard edit it in.
Yeah, it's just like, oh hello, hey hey R Andom Jam.
Hey, random jam. It's like that sounds nothing like you.
Oh my god. Hey, just hit me up when you need someone to pronounce every R word for you
Yeah,
and then
but
record
not,
them all.
not even the syllable. It's like,
The
How
entire
do you-
word.
where do you find a shape so round? And it's like that was
Yeah.
not you.
Goodness.
Sorry.
That sucks. I think he felt relieved, actually. It seemed like it was a weight off his chest. Like he was glad he didn't have to choose. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I think it does. I always figured I'd start small. A hand or an eye, test the water. Never thought about lobbing my whole damn arm off, but the recruiter was enthusiastic. Oh, so that wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
He said, because of the not condoning dogs above, there was financial aid and resources. Of course, that got shit canned. Now me and every other modern is royally screwed. Couldn't even let me keep the tax credit. The new Citizens with Disabilities Act was amended, not repealed. But I doubt he'd appreciate the distinction at the moment. Sorry, you saying something, Faye?
Oh no, I laughed.
Oh, okay. I worked with the tighter spaces, the high volt environments, mostly canopy upkeep. Typical stuff for modders, you know? He's speaking freely now. Don't need to do much more than repeat his words back to him to keep him talking. But the right word choice here or there can still make a difference. Yeah, up in the canopy. The canopy? Yeah, the canopy. The canopy. Like solid snaking it.
Are you
Yes.
repeating everything I'm saying? Everything you're saying?
Saying. You work on the canopy. You must be strong, good with heights, under a lot of pressure.
What did we say to unlock that? See, the question is that still the correct answer even though we unlocked it?
Mhm.
I still want to do it because, like, I want to get in this guy's head, and that feels like the thing that would be. That's the most personable question here.
Yeah,
It might just be because we asked about him first, so we seem very personable.
probably.
You must be under a lot of pressure now that the subways are cordoned off.
Oh.
What is it? I'm not saying that they won't do that later, like give the wrong choice as the unlockable one, because I fully expect that this game will do that. But
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
damn straight, this crap with long. Once word gets. Oh wait, we unlocked it because we read the articles before.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Once word got out that the case against him was real, every desk job in the chain became terrified of their own shadow. All of them convinced that internal affairs is gonna come knocking if they misplace so much as a paperclip. Everything by the book means no room for compromise, no room for problem solving, no room for engineering. Yeah. and no patience for screw-ups. He's trying very hard to not look at his shoulder. Why aren't you wearing your prosthetic right now, Carlos? Yeah, that. Rejection issues, starting last month. A lot of sleepless nights. Rejection? Did the therapy not take? It's not like that. I wasn't oozing pus out my sockets or anything.
Yeah.
This is making me actually do want to like open up the backlog and like, or not backlog, but like open up the like all the like extra terms we've been getting.
Yeah.
Cause it's making me want to like take a look at the world. Wait, let's take a look at everyone so far.
Ooh.
All right, you guys can do these as your characters.
My color. Yeah, hopefully I can do this one without my power going off. How did we say this name was pronounced?
Quasim or Kasem?
Got it.
Like Kasem.
Kasem, London. Date of birth, May 5th. Height, 186 centimeters. Weight, 78. I forget if it's kilograms.
Kilograms.
What the fuck is a kilogram?
Kigs.
Blood type, B+. Occupation, homicide detective. First class. Likes, photography. Yeah, Huh? Is that what?
Dive bars.
The dive bars. I don't know why the R didn't look like a letter. Likes photography, dive bars, bangs. Apparently I can't read the letter R now either. Dislikes ties, pollen, and after-hour work messages. I listen to a lot of podcasts. My hobbies include pencil sketching, and I frequently run late.
That's fun. I love you get these little things on them. All right, let's look at Reyes.
Sarah Reyes, date of birth, October 19th. Height, 162 centimeters. Weight, 63 kilograms. Blood type, A negative. Homicide detective, third class. Likes, rice, limes, automotive history. Dislikes, liars, small plates, cheap people. Enjoys watching product reviews. Bad at games of chance. Right eye, Osiris Elite B6.
That's cool. Flat. Carlos Flat. Day of birth, July 8th. Height, 189 centimeters. Weight, 94 kilograms. Blood type, B negative. Charge, first degree homicide. Criminal record, civil disturbance ×2, no charges. Registered, at birth. Modifications, industrial, class 4. Known affiliates, pending. Physical eval, pending. That's cool. Heartbreak. Oh.
Ooh.
Date of birth, unknown. Height, unknown. Weight, unknown. Blood type, you can guess. Occupation, criminal. Likes, killing. Dislikes, getting caught. Favorite color, probably red. Zodiac sign, probably not into astrology. Rewards, suspended due to influx of false reports.
This is incredible.
I love that so much. Oh, articles. We got the noble androids, of course, which we already read.
You have $20. You can buy
We got $20. We know what debris is.
for $20. You can customize
Victim.
it.
Ooh. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool though.
Oh, why was there an entry for his coat?
Oh, never mind, I guess.
The coat the suspect was wearing when taken into custody, taken by lab techs for additional analysis, but initial tests showed blood on the left sleeve matches that of the victim. Okay. This is
that
so
was like
cool.
all of the evidence and stuff that was
Yeah,
gathered so far.
I love this game. It has such cool aesthetics, and I love this screen.
Yeah.
Gimme. Okay, we can't.
Please.
Alright. Were you just playing Flappy Bird while I was talking? All right, yeah.
What? No.
It's so funny that it's also your phone because you can just like imagine Morgan like doom scrolling whenever there's a case going on.
What are you, the detective now?
It's not like that. I wasn't using pus out my sockets or anything.
Then, do these rejection issues have anything to do with your scars?
Not in the way you're thinking.
Question mark?
I'm right-handed. Ooh.
No.
So those cuts on his face are just from shaving.
Never thought this would go on so long. I'd have to relearn how to do everything.
Wait.
I mean, problems started small, trembling, but then spasms.
Emphasis on the wait, Jim.
Yes.
It's already an open and shut case if he's right-handed. Because I don't think many people can get a direct shot to the heart.
He
with
shot
their
it with his
offhand.
mouth.
Damn, you found my secret.
Like, he just like puts the gun in the stump.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Right.
spasms does not account for a perfect shot every time. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, I really love this guy's art though. By the way, he's very
He's
pretty.
so pretty.
Yes.
I also love that his highlight color is pink.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just oversensitivity, they said. An easy fix.
But the problem got bigger.
Couldn't let it get that far. You need to be able to trust your own hands when you're on the job site. Drop a cutter at the wrong moment and people could get hurt. So I sat down, made an appointment, turned in my arm, and watched my case get placed at the back of the damn line.
Where did you turn it in?
Some mass turnaround chop shop with a waiting list like you wouldn't.
Doesn't sound like you're a happy customer.
Hell no! I found a dozen other clinics with shorter wait times. Well, as long as I'm renting and not owning.
The manufacturer decides where your arm gets maintenance.
And that's why I'm sitting here with this expensive ass stump for a shoulder.
One star, to say the least.
I haven't been able to work in weeks. Bosses were generous enough to say my position might still be there when I've gotten 2 working arms again.
You couldn't buy a rent or replacement yourself, just in the meantime?
I serve at the pleasure of the state. And they've got exclusivity contracts with Hindi, all locked up white knuckle tight.
Hindi? How Industries? As I recall, he's registered with one of their Habilis models.
If I took one step on site with uninsured tech, forget the fines. I'd lose the down payment and my arm. And I'd never work in this city again.
I love how dystopian this is, that you can get your arm chopped off for a job and get it taken away in the most unfair way. It's so
Yeah.
lifelike.
Gosh.
If this was the last quarter, maybe I could have worked something out with management, but like I said, no one's sticking their neck out for anyone now that Long's in deep hot shit.
You mentioned discomfort. Are you in pain?
Pain will come and go. It's the itches that'll kill ya. And the phantoms come back pretty fast when I don't have anything. Arm-shaped attached to me.
They didn't give you something to, well, wear in the meantime? Something the clinics lend out for cases like this.
What they gave me is a dead-weighted 3-joint landfill bait piece of shit! Sorry, it's a very shitty feeling, having a part of your body that you know they cut corners on.
Emphasis on the cut. Do you understand?
You can shut up now.
Yeah, he's
I would
talking to
shush you.
himself.
I would shush you, but I did that with my right arm. It fits. It's compatible. Technically.
I can slide in and feel on balance again. But the fingers don't even bend, and the quick twitch motors are way off. It's like walking around with your arm asleep. Or dead. God, that's gotta be such an uncomfy feeling. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So were you wearing it when she died? You were arrested. Ah, this feels like we could have had a third option.
Ooh.
She died, you were arrested. What do you guys think? Well, we know it wasn't on when she died, right?
I think when you were arrested might like cushion the question a little bit.
But like, she died feels a little personal, especially to like guy who's still grieving.
Mm.
Ooh.
I say arrested, but it's up to you.
We'll do arrested. Were you wearing this when you were arrested? No, I wasn't. I'm pretty sure I saw the police bagging it as evidence, so can't have gotten too far. So Detective Reyes was being quite literal about how he was found. He had the victim's blood on his left arm only, because at the time in question, he didn't even have a right. No inconsistencies in the story so far, and he's opened up about it as well as he can be expected. But this has all just been a warm-up for the both of us. Now comes the delicate part.
Sorry, these little cut-in parts are so awesome.
They're so fun and engaging, and it's just like, oh man, it's just like, I'm about to pop this guy's mind wide open. Not like that, but you know.
I'm going to kill him.
Carlos, you and the victim were romantically involved. How long did you two know each other? Right. I've known her since college. We shared a few classes, some mutual friends, always got along. Eventually we just got together at some point. Guess I never actually asked her out the real formal way. Sounds pretty cowardly saying that out loud. Diane, she was in genetics, focused her studies on agriculture. It always takes them a few tries to get used to using past tense. Just finished her post-grad work this year. I do not envy the guy who had to like go through this game and manually add in the alternate portraits of Morgan with the dead eyes and the regular eyes.
Yeah.
But it's such attention to detail, I love it. Got hired right out the gate. Practically headhunted. You believe that? Practically headhunted. Of course she was. Any company would be lucky to have her, unlike... It was a real-ass job. Paid real-ass money, too. So her career was starting to pan out. Right as yours had fallen into the mother of all slumps. Where was she hired? Pedigree? No, Perigi Laboratories. Perigi Laboratories. I say that like the name matters. The whole setup's under Harco's umbrella. That doesn't narrow it down. The Harvest Corporation grows a third of the soybeans and corn in the entire country. One client that size, the lab wouldn't need any others. Morgan, you just know all this and I love it. She's just a sponge for like literally anything. They grow specifically corn and soybeans. I know this because I am smart.
It was my hyperfixation for about a week. And then I went on to bigger, better things.
I get a new hyperfixation every week. Do you want to know about bears? I can tell you a lot about bears. Sorry, Water.
I thought you were apologizing to your water.
Sorry, Water. Throws the glass. One client that size, the lab wouldn't need any others. Now, no corporation earns the mega prefix without a little cutthroating, but Harco is about as tame as big businesses can get. Predictable like the seasons, No one's gonna buy that they had some lab tech murdered because of corporate greed. Had she adjusted well to her new job?
Yeah, they loved having her there.
She never mentioned arguments or disputes? Corporate politics, gang wrath?
I don't think so. Not like I've been a good listener lately.
I'm imagining that, like, Morgan is trying to pull strings of, like, who had it out for her, when really it's who had it out to frame him, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I never got the impression that she... Look, no one I know could do this to her. And there's nothing she could have done that would deserve...
What happened to her? Now it's a long shot, hoping for a disgruntled character from her past to shift blame onto. With no other suspects, I can't just reshuffle the detective's suspicion. I'll have to disprove their arguments entirely.
Question mark?
Thank you, Carlos. That was very helpful.
It was?
No, not at all.
No, die.
I love lying.
I killed the Heartbreak killer. Give me money. Now, I'd like you to try and tell me whatever you can about what happened tonight.
Oh.
Start at the beginning and take your time. The details are important.
Alright, Miss,
Morgan,
I'll try, Morgan.
when you're ready.
We were arguing. Ooh. We've been arguing a lot of stuff lately. Arguing about stupid stuff. I haven't been working. Haven't been making money. Haven't been pulling my weight. I was mad at myself. But more than that, I was jealous of her. Jealous over nothing. Jealous over goddamn money.
The reports say you were arguing around 8 p.m.
8? Yeah, must have been when we started. We got into it, and I said a lot of things I shouldn't have. And I said one thing that I really, really shouldn't have. I crossed the line, and we both knew it, so I left.
You left?
Yeah, walked out the front door. Thought some fresh air might help me cool off. Help me figure out what to say to make it up to her. Of course, the air wasn't fresh, just humid, thick like mud. And while I was pissing away at the time, Diane was.
Did you bring your phone with you or any other electronics?
No. I just kinda stormed off. Didn't even take my key fobs. Didn't even lock the door behind me.
No.
With optics down, traffic and street level cameras won't help him. That leaves. Did you go through a checkpoint or talk to anyone with modded eyes? Did you buy anything cash or credit?
No, not even a vending machine.
Not even a damn vending machine, huh? I may have met my match. How can anyone be this stupid, goddamn stupid motherfucking idiot? How can anyone be this unlucky? That's quite unfortunate.
I just wanted quiet at the time. Wanted to wallow in it, really. Sorry if I don't have all the details straight. My head is, But if my exact route would help, the cam's probably... What? What is it?
We're fucked.
Optics was what? Can that even happen?
And there's no other proof that you were out at the time Diane was killed. Meaning you've got no alibi.
This can't... Listen, I didn't do this. I couldn't.
Carlos, I'm the one person you don't have to try and convince. After all, I'm your lawyer. So let's just get it all out there and see what we've got to work with.
Right.
I hope I'm doing a good job of, like, being sincere in the out Morgan and being cold and calculating on the inner Morgan.
Yeah.
Now you said you left to clear your head. So what made you come back? I came back because I heard a noise. It sounded like, I'm being murdered. Carlos, help me. But, you know, some stuff gets muddled. Couldn't hear too well. The arm's gone. A loud noise. Didn't know what it was, but it was loud, and it scared me. And it came from the direction of our apartment. I was walking back at first, but at some point I must have started running, because when I got back I was so out of breath. When I saw that the front door was open, something dropped in my chest, and my lungs wouldn't. You lived on the first floor, right? Yeah, first floor apartment, street facing entrance. We were proud of that when we first moved in, like it was some kind of big deal. From the hallway I saw her, but I didn't realize. I never thought that she was. The lights were off, the whole room was a mess. I thought we'd been robbed or she had fallen or there was broken glass, furniture knocked over. And she was. I called her name and she didn't move. I checked her pulse and she was still warm. Her blood was warm. And I saw the gun. Oh, the gun. It looked so heavy, but I thought it had to be fake because I didn't want it to be real.
Okay, stop pointing it at me. Stop pointing it at me.
I can't even shoot it. You don't worry.
Still, I don't care if it's empty. It's just common courtesy at that point. Point it downwards.
It's just a hologram. What, you guys think against holograms? I actually do. I'm racist against them. What?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot you for that specifically. See, you can shoot me with the hologram. Case input.
No, he just like swings it at her and it slices her through like a sword.
Akin to like Dragon Ball slicing Frieza in half.
Yeah. Like the gun PNG, like the Destructo disc. Is that why you picked it up? What? Picked it up? I didn't touch that thing. I didn't shoot her, damn it. Doing what I do, you hear a lot of lies. White lies, blatant lies, hasty lies. Bad lies especially. For me, it's always been easy to spot a lie. But it can be hard to know what to do about it. I have all the proof I need in my files, but he's nervous and defensive. And none of this works if he doesn't trust me. Stay up to date on details of all evidence by checking your phone. If your clients notice that you don't know what you're talking about, they'll stop giving you any credit.
Scroll through Twitter, girly.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Just one moment, if you don't mind.
Favorite flower, poppy. Dislikes cabs, musicals, cashews. Likes airports, worn shoes, firm beds. Student debt, sizable. Luck, poor.
So I heard you don't like musicals. Is that really important?
I'm the
right
man
now?
that didn't like musicals.
Oh, guilty, am I right?
Do we want to read through all these right quick? We probably have to.
I tentatively raise my hand. I don't know how much longer this chapter is, but I do work tomorrow.
Right. Oh god, it's 9.
If you want to keep going with this chapter, I can just watch through the VOD. Because it is chapter 0, it can't be that much longer.
And we are only talking to him. I'll probably do this and then do a bit more of his dialogue, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Alright.
But then, I could say another, like, 5-10 minutes. But
Okay.
after that, I'm probably going to run.
Alright, you're ready to get all our evidence. Absorb this into your brain. ARTZZ data. Augmented reality crime scene data from the victim's apartment. Lossless capture confirms the following. Victim was shot from the room's doorway. No unexpected DNA present. No unexpected crumbs present. No unexpected fingerprints present. No evidence of digital tampering. Autopsy report. Time of death, 9 p.m. Cause of death, ballistic trauma, class IV blood loss. Single bullet piercing the subject's sternum, left atrium and aorta. Death was instantaneous. There's some handwriting at the bottom of the scan document. Same handwork as previous 5 lab message to confirm ballistics match 2. Debris. Ceramic debris of indeterminate origin found at the crime scene. Found on the far side of the room by the western window. Technician's note. Flag as irrelevant on next pass. It's corn.
That is probably pretty important, whatever that
it's
is.
corn.
Of course, my fault.
Flat's note. A note handwritten in barely legible script. Flat's prosthetic. It's mine now. You had it?
The whole time?
A Howe Industries Habilis 2085 mechanical limb. Boasts impressive grip strength, dexterity, and low cost of maintenance. The success of it and its sister products went a long way towards securing state contracts for Howe Industries. Submitted 5 weeks ago at a Howe partnered prosthetic adjustment clinic. Average waitlist duration of 40 business days due to user-reported sensitivity issues.
Thank God I don't have to start shooting with my mouth anymore. Hand it over. I mean, what?
Flats rental. A Howe Industries Bronzier 2081 prosthetic limb. An affordable model. Customers frequently cite issues with finger articulation and quick twitch movements. Records show Carlos Flat was provided this model while his habilis is being repaired, but he claims to rarely wear it. Currently in police custody. Glass shards. Piece of glass from a broken standing mirror found at the crime scene. Said mirror was a low-tech furnishing with no digital components to pull data from. Hit with enough force to scatter shards of glass onto the victim's body. So, anytime we get more evidence, we should just read it out the moment we get it, so we don't need to do this again.
Fair.
A common brand of pill organizer found in the victim's grasp. Contains a number of prescription and over-the-counter medications, including immune adjusters, NSAIDs, triprexasterone, prescribed to reduce moderate to severe discomfort arising from mod sensitivity complications. Oh, that was his, maybe. The case's class are surprisingly difficult to open. Okay. Wait, is that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Okay. So it's Tuesdays that have not been taken yet. Revolver. A caliber M54 6-chambered 10mm revolver. Bears fingerprints matching Carlos Baker Flat's left hand with 99.91% at certainty. Rifling marks matched the bullets which pierced the victim with 99.97% certainty. Rifling marks matched the bullets from previous Heartbreak killings with 99.98 to 99.989% certainty. That was hard as some of the words I've been doing. No matches to any other archive forensic data as far back as 2051. Vase. An unremarkable ceramic vase found knocked over at the crime scene. Weighty and sturdy, it remains featureless even after being tossed.
So it says he has, like, fingerprints. The gun has fingerprints from his left hand.
Ooh, boy. That's bad.
Yeah, little. Yeah.
Please don't be a lot of breeding. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Alright.
Okay.
You probably want to jump out here, okay?
Yeah. It's gonna be a while before we get to actual dialogue, so I am probably just gonna run in the catch up.
I'm gonna need to put a timestamp if people don't want to, like, listen to all this. I'm just doing this because I need evidence. Morgan is hungry.
I do wish I could stay though, because I have been having fun.
Yeah.
It's a little weird because it's not as quippy as our usual streams, but it is very intriguing.
It's very intriguing.
And very stylistic.
I mean, hey, we're all off a lot more than usual people, especially at the start of the week. We could see about maybe doing another one to, like, I don't know. When you get in our free day pay. Anyways. Just go worry about resting. Worry about resting. Worry about resting.
Yeah, go to bed.
Don't smash my dreams. Don't shoot my dreams in the heart.
Shot through the heart. There you go.
I hate that song.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have brought that up now, actually.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought a.
Heartbreak Killer
Maybe I shouldn't have brought a radio playing that exact song.
Maybe I shouldn't have been playing that through my ears.
Maybe I shouldn't have hacked
Maybe
this guy and
we
started
could-
playing it through his entire body.
If you saw your arm, I could have connected my phone to Bluetooth. Ooh.
Don't open your
sorry.
mouth, by the way. What do you mean? Don't. Ah.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Augmented Reality Crime Scene, abbreviated as ARCS, is an investigative tool in which data harvested by the sensors worn on first responders is used to reconstruct a digital copy of a pristine crime scene. Programmed and distributed by a small number of tech corporations and frequently modified or even personalized by local municipalities, ARCS systems are used by every major police force, most insurance investigators, and many law firms. After its introduction in the early 2060s, the technology briefly came under public scrutiny when the independent news organization United Media Casters released a series of reports claiming that ARCS data was regularly edited by corrupt officials to erase state secrets. These reports were later found to be fake, and UMC was exposed as a subsidiary of a shell corporation within Lambda Work Solutions, who were marketed as a number of alternatives to ARCS technology at the time. Board members of Lambda denounced the actions of said cell and offered assistance to their former competitors in suing leadership at UMC, but the proceedings and settlements in those lawsuits remain sealed. Automated dependence. Abbreviated as AD and referred to in common conversation as AD or ADS, ADZ, automated dependent is a catch-all term encompassing robots, intelligent programs, interactive holograms, and androids. ADS are presently both digitally and physically in every industry and nation on the planet, assisting in everything from data management to physical labor. In the mid-21st century, lobbyists pushed through the new tax classifications to define intelligent machines that were neither salaried employees nor mere equipment, because it afforded tax breaks and lighter tariffs. The term became so commonly used that it spread to all branches of the robotics industry, from which point it began to penetrate into everyday speech and pop culture. Some Scientologists argue that the term owes its popularity not simply to its brevity and prevalence, but to its ability to draw a distinction between the commonplace robots, androids, smart UIs, etc., and the internationally illegal artificial intelligences. According to this term, searching for this term may incur an account flag. Read more about how we cooperate with authorities to combat disinformation here. Caliber Gun. Caliber Firearms Inc., a manufacturer of civilian firearms from 2031 to 2062, when it was brought out by Thortech, an acquisition group specialized in security and national defense, now a subsidiary of the Lock-Quinn Defense Corporation. Though no guns have been born the Caliber branding since production halted in 2060, the once iconic brand was briefly revived in 2071 Q2 with a series of video game memorabilia tie-in promotions meant to increase in-game item sales before being discontinued in 2071 Q3 for failing to increase in-game item sales. Damn, it failed the same year they tried to bring it back.
Ooh.
Datapads. A mid-sized portable electronic device to use inside local networks. The lightweight portable electronics device known as datapads have no significant internal storage capabilities and can only display what is streamed to them from local networks. Originally marketed as a replacement for ecologically wasteful newspapers, magazines, and flyers, datapads quickly became infamous for their difficulty and expense involved in recycling them once their limited lifetime components expired. It wasn't until they were rebranded as Ideally for Privacy and Security that datapads found success in the private and public sectors, where their ability to display location-locked content helped corporations minimize data leaks and give their advertisements targeted geographic relevance. Today, datapads are a mainstay of high-traffic public spaces and virtual physical hybrid workplaces, despite remaining unpopular with most environmentalists and bibliophiles. Digital autopsy, a postmortem examination of an individual's electronic footprint. The law enforcement process of locating, bypassing authentication on, and investigation of a deceased individual's online profiles, commonly used to seek out possible connections to suspects or other victims. The widely utilized practice has been scrutinized in the past by some privacy advocates, but many victims' families who lack the ability to find, let alone access all their deceased loved ones' accounts, argue for its necessity. Comparable processes are offered as a paid service by some legal or funerary groups to help next of kin recover or delete sensitive personal data. At times, these services have been marketed as a defense against data criminals attempting to steal the identities of the dead before their accounts are wiped by state processes. Users also frequently search for grave cobbling, how to stop stolen identity, how to delete dead profile. Heartbreak Killer. Hey there, it looks like you're trying to search for a term related to an ongoing investigation. Until authorities have made their findings public, results may be heavily curated or temporarily unavailable. Read more about how we cooperate with authorities to combat disinformation here. Hindi. Also show results for How Industries. How Industries is the world leader in the research, development, manufacturing, and fitting of cybernetic prosthetics for commercial and private use. And we're hiring. We're seeking motivated and compassionate archivists, programmers, salespeople, and college graduates with degrees in digital archaeology, cybernetic anatomy, and more. Not interested in sponsored search ads? See further with a premium account. I love this. Holograms.
Absolutely.
A 3D image formed by light. Enabled by specialized projectors and mediums like conductive resin, holograms are graphic displays that appear three-dimensional to the human eye when viewed from any part of a face range of at least 180, an effect known as the Watterson illusion phenomenon. Excuse me. Originally presented in late 2059, Watterson's phenomenon was initially used exclusively in the adult entertainment industry. Holograms did not become widely adopted as an advertising tool until the much maligned Holiday season of 2061, after which laws restricting the presence of holograms in public spaces were passed with uncharacteristically universal support. We're sorry to see that you've installed a sub-routine on this device to disable and highlight our recommended premium external links. We understand your drive for personalization, but unauthorized tech impacts our ability to serve you the best, most relevant information possible. Consider disabling your sub-routine so we can serve you a more tailored browsing experience. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Morgan's like specific. God, I hate these. IoT. Internet of Things. Internet of Things refers to the network data sharing that goes on between all the countless electronics that we monitor ourselves with. Phones, computers, security systems, biofeedback devices, body modifications and prosthetics, and of course automated dependents. All comprise small but vital parts of this network. Without IoT's ability to collect, process, and share information, massive opportunity costs build up as individuals, governments, and private businesses miss out on the valuable insights that data has to offer. One of the coolest ways that IoT improves our lives is through the usage of crumbs, small packets of data containing your own unique identifying information. Throughout your day, as your own IoT devices says hi to other devices, they'll get left behind crumbs as parting gifts. Crumbs allow for paperless identification and payment, and help the government manage human and vehicular traffic. Crumbs let you see where you've been so that you can see where you should go. Want to start leaving crumbs right away? Don't worry, crumbs are enabled by default. Not interested in sponsoring search results? See further with premium account. How many more?
Oh, so that's what they meant by no crumbs were found at the scene.
Yeah. Mod therapy. The process of adjusting the human mind and body for the unique challenges and stresses that come with cybernetic body modifications typically include physical therapy, mental technique instruction, and sensitivity training. Depending on an individual's viability or lack thereof, medications and even minor viral tuning may be employed to modify the body's immune responses. But improvements made in recent years of medically sterile alloys have greatly reduced the percentage of the patients that require such treatments. Mods. Body modifications, aka mods, in a term that may refer to cybernetic prosthetics, artificial implants, neural enhancements, or any combination of the above. While body modifications have been seen throughout history and across a wide range of cultures, the modern body modification movement is differentiated by a shift from intrinsic factors, expression or identity, to extrinsic motivators, job opportunities, technological benefits, improvements in physical or mental ability. Historically, mods have been classified based on which section of the user's spinal cord the interference occurs at, thoracic, lumbar, or cervical. But this system does not account for mods which interact directly with the human brain. The increased prevalence of so-called above-the-neck modding in recent years has led to several corporations and medical organizations proposing their own new classification systems, but so far none have gained much traction. Users also frequently search for, can you return mods? Can you undo mod surgery? Best reviewed neural in France 2086. Yeah, that tracks. Net scrubbing. The process of macro scrapping all unencrypted data in a given time and place. First, the process of scouring all available data deposited in the net within a certain time frame and location range for evidence of a crime, and increasingly common technique for police departments, corporate investigators, and occasionally public relation firms. While the brute force work is performed by automated dependents, either digital or physical, experienced human supervisors must establish strict search constraints in order to produce usable results. Interest in the practice spiked when the Senator Bancroft positioned it as a low-key pillar of his party's law and order platform, but pollings indicated voters rarely held a strong opinion on the process, and the topic has since faded from political discourse. Optics. Showing results for opt-in crime surveillance system. The opt-in crime surveillance system, abbreviated as optics, is a partnership program between the state and private enterprises that allows for the free sharing of surveillance and security data to better promote and preserve public safety. Accessible through state employee logins or private partner accounts, Optics Smart UI allows users to search through and collate footage from a city of tens of millions in just a few simple keystrokes. Optics is frequently cited in state reports as one of the most effective tools for reducing crime, and footage from Optics often serve as key evidence in criminal proceedings, where it is considered admissible by default. See People vs. Arawan. Users also frequently search for public safety measures in my area, daily security level. Phantoms. Phantom pain. Pain or discomfort that the brain experiences as coming from an amputated part of the body. When stimuli stops coming from a part of the body that is no longer there, the areas of the nervous system that were previously devoted to processing those sensations reconfigure themselves to still be of use. Occasionally, the brain mistakes this new sensory processing as still being associated with pain or sensation from the amputated limb. Because of the large mental element at play, the therapy for phantom pain reduction necessarily involves psychological conditioning and, often, the use of prosthetics. Phantom pain has become more widely experienced and understood as a result of the spread of body modification movement. Debate over whether the modern scene has increased or decreased public empathy for amputees and the disabled remains contentious. Did you mean phantom visions? Phantom visions are caused by faulty insulation on cybernetic eye mods, resulting in periodic electrical discharge across the retina. Schedule a consultation immediately if you suspect this applies to you. Users also frequently search for, my mod's hurt, mod are itching, is my arm haunted?
Is my arm haunted?
Yes, it is, Timmy. Virtual work release. Hey there, due to ongoing controversial following the suspected suicide of inmate J. Gallet, search results for this term are temporarily blocked. Read more about how we cooperate with... Goodness. We got through it all. Yay.
Goodness.
I'm gonna die. You were playing on your phone for so long. God.
Is now really the time for Flappy Bird, please?
I was playing Angry Birds.
It's not. That's not better.
It's not the
It's
same.
worse, actually.
You
Angry
did
Birds
touch
is
the
so much easier.
You did touch the gun, Carlos. That's just a fact, and we know because of your prints. You were found with it. It's registered to you. Your prints. Have you been paying attention? Do you know how this is happening? The fact your fingerprints are on that gun. What? But I didn't do this. I wasn't thinking. Carlos, all I'm saying is that you picked it up. That's all. Would you believe me if I said I didn't realize it was a gun? That explains how his prints got on the gun, but not in a way that would satisfy the police. Still, if all he did was holding the gun... So stupid. I know what a gun looks like, but seeing it in my own home right in front of... You were in shock, Carlos. You still are. The police came in sometime after that. Oh, the police came in sometime after that. I don't remember much of what they said. Things started moving fast, it seemed like. The rest of my night went probably the way you'd expect. Carlos, you admit to having a verbal argument with Diane, but you said you were surprised to see the room trashed when you got back. To clarify, you're saying that you two never had a physical fight. What? Physical? We never fought like that! Did the police say that we did? They assumed as much. Which means they also assumed the room was disheveled well before the shooting occurred. Considering what Carlos has told me, what else did they assume?
What is it?
I'd like you to take a look at something for me. The crime scene. Get in my virtual reality phone.
Oh, I've never seen one of these before.
Debris. Let's look at the debris. Tell
Oh,
us what the debris is.
It's an AR module built from data taken as the police entered, so...
right. It's just that.
It's just data, Carlos. No grisly details.
Okay. Let me see it.
Take your time.
Alright. I think I've got it.
That's how the police found things. Now close your eyes and think back to how the room looked when you left it. Try and focus on what's out of place.
Alright.
I'll take notes. You just say whatever comes to mind.
I don't remember exactly where everything was. But, well, the mirror was upright, of course. The clock was still on the wall. The chair got knocked over at some point, and the bed got tossed, the cushions torn, and the urn fell. Other than that,
Oh, so those debris was from the urn.
Oh.
no, sorry. That's all that stands out to me.
I see. Like so?
Ah,
Your drawing sucks. No, I'm kidding, but
you're amazing.
What's wrong? Something out of place? Carlos, you need to trust your instinct. If anything seems off, don't be afraid to speak up.
It's just, I guess, I just assumed your notes would be making edits to the AR.
no.
Well, I suppose that works too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, we got it. We got another thing. Let me check my phone.
Come on.
He thinks my drawing sucks.
Carlos Flat's testimony on the state of the crime scene when he left this apartment. The mirror was upright, that clock was on the wall, the chair got knocked over, the bed got tossed, the cushions torn, and my drawing sucks. Thanks, Carlos. I'm sending you to jail.
I think your drawing was pretty good, considering.
I'd like to change the subject now, Carlos. Immediately.
Right.
Let's talk about the letter that was found on your desk.
Letter? What do you mean?
I mean this letter here. Do you recognize it? Because the police were calling it a confession.
A confession? But this is just a note to self! See, it calls me stupid like 15 times. I don't have a lot of self-worth, man.
Pardon?
Look, when we fight, I lose my temper, say things I don't mean to. So this morning I tried writing things down so I'd have a script to stick to. So I could apologize to her instead of just fighting with her.
Carlos, you say in the note that you hurt them.
That's... I broke her fidget tubbies.
Her what? Ahem. Her what? I like she has the dead eyes here.
Yes.
That was so, like, stupid that she can't fully unlock out of her mode.
Oh my gosh.
Her fidget tubbies. They're these collectible ceramic character things.
Oh, is that the ceramic debris?
Ooh. They're supposed to be like tactile. You use them as paperweights or conversation starters.
Conversation starters.
She loved those things. They're not worth a damn. You can buy them at any flea market or garage sale, but they meant a lot to her. And I broke them.
Fidget
Alright.
tubbies in your phone.
I'm gonna look at them on my phone. I'm gonna buy one right now. Collectible and fragile ceramic conversation stars. The victim's personal collection was pulverized by Carlos Flat's replacement prosthetic arm the morning of the murder. Evidently an acquired taste. Oh boy.
You could.
And I broke them. I mean, I was pissy at the time, but the goddamn piece of shit rental arm I hardly know where I'm swinging it half the time. Got so angry I just ripped it off and tossed it in my room, that cheap, clunky, dusty, worthless.
Okay, let's say he did break her Frigiduckies with his replacement arm. What does that change? Nothing at the moment. There's not enough detailed note for me to prove what his intent was when he sat down to write it. But if the police insist on claiming it's a confession for the Heartbreak killings anyway...
Couldn't even bother to sweep them up. I felt so...
Alright, Carlos. Thanks for answering my questions. Now I'm going to call the police back in here, and I'm going to get this cleared up for you.
What? That's it?
That's it.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, before I do that though, I have to ask.
Did you do it?
What do you know about the Heartbreak killer?
Jesus.
Oh wait, does he even know that he's being accused of the
No.
other murders? Oh.
Heartbreak? You mean that psycho that was trending all month? I mean, as much as anyone, I guess. I haven't been getting out much, but I'm sure everyone's on edge. A guy like that out there. He shoots people through the heart, right?
The police have kept the victim's appearances far away from any upstanding news sources. So unless he was already following the murderers, Carlos wouldn't notice any resemblance to his girlfriend.
I mean, she was shot in the chest, but that doesn't mean anything, does it?
If he's this slow on the uptake, it's gonna be a real shock when those officers walk in here and accuse him of being a serial killer. I'll just have to squash that theory as quickly and definitively as possible.
This is gonna be great. I'm excited.
4:04 a.m., June 5th, 2086.
I didn't realize you could smoke in here.
Technically, I can smoke wherever I want. For a fee.
That's interesting.
That's scary. I guess so.
Nervous? Don't be. I'm the one who's on the clock.
Right. I'm sure this isn't your first time doing this.
No, of course not. It's my second time. It won't be my first homicide defense, though.
Oh.
Why does everyone always think the first time's so goddamn important? Hey, cheer up! I've got some relevant expertise in other areas.
Oh. And, what areas are those?
You ever gamble, Carlos?
No, ma'am. I never go anywhere near loot boxes.
Won't touch the stuff. Oh my god, that's the
Oh.
replacement for casinos.
That's wild and really cool.
That's really realistic, though.
It really is.
God, having people in, like, having a universe where people are just like, I won't even touch the loot box stuff. Like, saying it with such
Yeah.
severity and, like, you know, all that stuff.
Mhm.
I really like that. I meant more like playing cards.
Oh, well, no to that too. I've actually got pretty terrible luck.
I also can't shuffle. Right now. Because of the arm. Could have fooled me. Well, what I do is a lot like poker, Carlos. Poker's nice because even if you're dealt nothing but crap all night long, you can still win. Which makes things pretty fun.
Okay, so, do you have a good poker face?
I like to think so.
And are you lucky?
Only when the stakes are high.
And, in this metaphor, we're playing poker. And the state's the dealer?
If only! No, the state's more like the house.
You mean like
Ooh,
the
ominous.
house always wins?
Yes, they're very good at it. Winning, I mean. That's why they're up there, and we're down here. I really like the gambling motif for her. That's so cool and interesting. That's why they're the house. Why do you keep staring at the door like that? What, you mean like the Yeah, I mean like the Just don't focus on the
Are you doing that with your mouth? Classified.
So that's also classified. So what do? We play the cards we're dealt as best we can, win more hands than we lose. Keep it up and eventually someone will come over and tap the dealer on the shoulder and whisper something in their ear. And then we'll be politely asked to leave. That doesn't sound very triumphant. The house always wins. So our definition of victory is more like, don't lose. Thanks, Morgan. But I guess I was more asking like, what should I say? Just leave all the talking to me. So that's the strategy. What's up? You know, there's a saying about gamblers with strategies.
Yo, ready to confess yet?
Oh boy.
Because I already woke up the dinosaur assistant.
Dinosaur assistance. Alright, I think we should save and pause here for now.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes.
I was not ready for more acronyms.
I have a week to look up more acronyms. Okay.
Oh, was that anything new for the arm?
Yeah,
or-
it just says he threw it across the room.
Ah.
So let's put a save right here.
So do you think he, like, accidentally, like, when he threw the arm, he accidentally broke the whatever figurines? Or that he broke the figurines on accident and then threw the arm?
It says he threw the arm and it broke the figurines because he wasn't looking where he was throwing it.
Right. Okay.
That was really fun. I think I really love Morgan. I do think my favorite was like being like mournful Carlos. But God, that like I love the writing in this game. It's so fun to like, you know, spin in your brain and then just on the investigation sections like really lock in and then it just hits you with the I don't have a brother.
I don't have a brother.
Yeah.
I'm blatantly lying here.
I am gaining trust. This is a currency you get in my phone.
Gosh.
So that was really cool. Let's go ahead and go back to title. Alright, well thank you for anyone who bears to watch through this stream. I will be getting the other chapters because I already love the writing, so be expecting a playthrough even if it's just like me playing or just like one other person I grab along. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for popping in if you did and making it through that long like section of just bleg. My tongue is going to be fried soon. But anyways, anything else you want to say to stream?
I don't know. Think this is fun. Yay! Hooray! I can't wait.
This was Morgan, and I am not a robot.
I can't wait for the next stream. This is awesome.
Yeah. All right. Bye for now, stream. Bye.